welcome. Hello and welcome, everybody. Kismet back again. 10 hours of Fallout 76. Representing the Wasteland Tycoons today. Wearing my Wasteland Tycoon t-shirt. Some of you got some too. If you were at TwitchCon, and of course, some of you lucky, brilliant people, of course, were smart enough to donate to get my mods at TwitchCon. And oh my gosh, are you going to be getting the sweet loot on top, of course, your signed t-shirts. You will, of course, be getting mass amount of loot. Of course, a bunch of different people hooked me up. Of course, Bethesda hooked me up with a bunch of swag to give to you guys. Nitrado, and just a long list of epic swag that we grab for you guys. So next time I do a fundraiser for my mods, I suggest you get in on it because those guys made out like a freaking bandit, man. They made out like a bandit. Pretty awesome. So RJ Phoenix, I saw you first in the chat. Welcome. I'm going to give you 2,500 Kiz Caps. For the first 5 people I see in the chat today, getting 2,500 Kiz Caps. Let's see who we got. We got RJ. Who else we got other than my mods? We got Josie. We got Monster. Who else we got? Trendstarter says $10. Says he doesn't show up at the end of the countdown. Oh, you owe me $10. You owe me $10, bro. There you go. I want to see that donation right here. I want to see that donation. $10 right up there. I'll put that toward that massive TwitchCon bill I have to pay off. It is insane. I literally came back from TwitchCon with $13. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying. Not trying to, squeeze funds out of you. I just tell it to you straight. I used every last dollar that I had to pay for my mods, to pay for the hotel, to pay for the shipping, and all that stuff. I actually had to use my personal cards as well, which I should be paying some other bills, like the electric bill and stuff like that with it. But I had to get back from TwitchCon, so I literally have $13 in the bank. $13 total in the bank. No retirement, no nothing. I have $13 total right now. Whatever, YOLO. I'm not going to live forever. Let's just go for it, right? Let's see. So give Trendstarter 2,500 Kiz Caps as well. Who else we got? CQB Lucky coming in. Hey, Kismet, drop by before heading to work. Awesome. Thank you, CQB. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Let's give you 2,500 Kiz Caps as well. Who else we got? Eyes of Brutus saying, what up? Another 2,500 Kiz Caps right there. Let's dish them out. Give that love. Look at that. Look at you guys getting that awesome Kiz Caps. Now, we're going to be playing, of course, a massive amount of Fallout 76. Right now, I've actually got to get some stuff lined up here. Let me press some buttons, flip some switches, get things going. So we're going to be playing 10 hours of Fallout 76. So we're going to get a real sense of it. That is absolutely for sure. We're going to have some fun doing that in just a bit here. I got to press some buttons again. Get some stuff lined up for later. Now, we're also going to be doing some leak news later on. Right now, I'm currently in the beta pressing some buttons. Click and seeing if I can get in. Let's go ahead and try it out. Right now, let's give it a go. It says it is offline, but I'm going to give it a try. Nope, my account lacks... Holy Jesus! Oh, my... Holy mackerel, Trendstarter came through on what he said he's going to do. Scared the hell out of me. Bringing the lightning, $10. Thank you so much. Of course, every penny right now. Oh, I don't have my donation bar. But every penny right now, that scared the hell out of me. That is going toward paying off TwitchCon. And again, sometimes in life, you just have to go for it. And people say, Kismet, was it worth it? Hey, Wall the Cat, what's up? It says, Kismet, is it worth it? Is it worth it to spend thousands of dollars doing kind things for other people, like the kind things I did for my mods, the kind things I did for my streamer pals and their mods, and so on, and all the kind of stuff I do for yours? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's just like when I'm in Fallout. There's no reason to keep that money. That money is to facilitate something else. And in my case, random acts of kindness for other people. That's what I plan to do until the day I die. I'm going to play some games. I'm going to have some fun and help other people along the way. That's what I do. That's why we call it the Kismet Love Train up in here. Now, second this goes live, we're going to go to it. For right now, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what's been going on, of course, at TwitchCon and whatnot. Of course, Super kind guy, thank you, all the cat. I mean, hey, you know, I'm at the age where I can go to sleep tonight and not wake up tomorrow every single night because of my sleep apnea. My sleep apnea, I do stop breathing while I'm sleeping, and so my doctor said that it could happen at any time. So that takes a whole perspective of your life. All that stuff that you used to worry about, money and acquiring fame and, you know, being so egotistical that it's all about you all the time, all that stuff goes away, and all you really want to do is the most important things in your life. You want to have something fun to do. You want to follow your passion like I'm doing right now in some sort of work. Of course, you want to spend time with those you care about. Like my family, we spent some time going around. My kids made out like a bandit. Did anybody else feel that they were giving out a lot more candy this year? I mean, they were dishing out candy. My kids had 2 whole buckets. I mean, they had a bucket like this big, 2 whole buckets full of candy when they came home. My wife's like, they're not eating all that. I'm like, yeah. No. So what we do is we rationed it out through the whole rest of I mean, that's going to go until next October at that rate with that much candy. So I got 3 kids, so all 3 of them got double the candy. So my wife and I, we go, okay, you can have this much this time. We put it in little bags so they can only have it so much because otherwise they're going to eat that whole thing and get sick, and then you'll be at the doctor's office paying for that doctor's visit. There we go. Walt the Cat says, yeah, absolutely. My kids got 3 times the normal. Yeah. Last night I stage dove. What? And Nacho Liberate. What? There you go, trend starter. Now you are trend starter, right? Stage diving. No, you're brave, man. If I stage dive, the whole entire crowd would go whoop, and I go pow and land on my face. I know they would totally do that to me. So, okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it, everybody. And again, we're going to have some sponsored stuff. We're going to have some elite news, all that kind of fun stuff. But let's get into it. All right, thank you, Game Killer. I see you in the mod chat. Appreciate that love. All right, so here we are, getting prepped and ready. I have already tried to log in several times. You got to log in with your thing here, and it is not quite live yet. Now, it's supposed to go live in about 50 minutes, but every time the beta has started, it has actually started 30 minutes early. So if you want to come play with me, by the way, let me know. I will be playing here for 10 hours. For every minute that this is live, I will be playing. I'll be having some fun. Now, one of the things I opened yesterday, which is a lot of fun, that I got from Bethesda. Check this out. Pretty cool, right? Now, I opened it up and I put it together so for you guys to see. I didn't actually put the screws in yet. But check it out, everybody. It's an actual holotape. That's right. Got that as some swag from Bethesda. Much love to Bethesda. They were so kind to me at the show. Much love to Lady Devon, who I totally photo failed. Like normal. I failed to get a photo with Lady Devon. I failed to get a photo with the rest of the Bethesda team. That was a big fail. But the most important thing happened, and that is I got that signature for a Gaming's Fun as well. Oh, I see Jeannie. Speaking of awesome people, hanging outside. I missed my daughter's first Halloween. No! What happened? What happened? Did you get stuck in San Jose? What happened there, Jeannie? How come you missed it? That sucks. Oh, man, I remember my kids little. I see a lot of little kids walking up. You know, as a parent, you remember when your kids were little and you had them all dressed up for the first time. They have no idea what Halloween is about. They have no understanding of candy and all of that stuff yet because they're still, you know, transitioning from, of course, those soft foods into the harder foods a lot of times. They don't really understand the concept of it. And still, you know, even when they're in, 5 years old or 10-year-old or older, they still don't really have a sense of certain concepts. They don't have a sense of how hard it is to make money and keep yourself going and keep a roof over your head and bring in food and pay for all these extra things like violin lessons and, you know, going to different events and all that stuff. They have no idea. Your job sent you to Toronto on business on Halloween. What? What? I would have had a little problem. Oh man, the con flu. The con flu. I can't go to the business. I can't go to the business meeting. Con flu. You might want to pull one of those, Jeannie. That sucks, man. That's right. I feel for people who have to travel all the time. I am the absolutely worst traveler because of my vertigo. I mean, about 5 hours in, I can't go more than a few hours on the plane. Unless I'm watching a movie or I'm very focused. Actually, last time I talked to this lady for like 2.5 hours. I never have done that. Even my wife, I haven't talked for 2.5 hours on a plane. But she asked me about Twitch, and I felt like I was the Twitch ambassador. I always feel like that all the time. Like people come out there, well, what's Twitch and what's it all about? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, can my kids get into that? And da, 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 da. Right? Or, how do I get into that? So I feel like I'm like the Twitch ambassador. So I'm always explaining what Twitch is and how fun it is and how awesome the community is and whatnot. I find myself doing that all the time. Now, last time we left off on this slideshow, I don't quite remember where we were. Let's back up and see if I remember. Let's see. I don't remember. Lots of peeps. I don't remember. I think that was the start. Hold on. Because I got them in random order here. Now, I did go through and spent 6 hours, by the way. I think it reset. Yeah, right here. I spent 6 hours yesterday going through all these photos, posting them on the Discord. If you want to check them out, go on the Discord. I even gave a story. If it had a story to go along with a photo, I did that as well. Of course, this is our Kismet after party, the best party at TwitchCon next year. I suggest you attend. It was awesome. I spent a lot of great time with a lot of great people. I think I went through some of these. Bearded Guys Gaming, of course, a massive amount of loot. Of course, here we are, Captain Redbeard. My favorite photo with Coke Carnage with my awesome looking face there. There's a whole story up to that. You can read that or see that on previous stream. Lots of epic people here. See if I can remember where I was. Yeah, I think I did Felicia Day. We talked about the loot drops. There's GD right there. There he is. Great guy. Great guy. Of course, there's Turtle. And, of course, the wonderful and amazingly talented Imperial Girl. Also does lots of charity stuff. My mod's eating that. I had myself a 4x4 with a Neapolitan shake. Here I am with Is that Rescue? I forget who that is. I am terrible at names. Joda Birch right there. I caught him coming out of the partner area. Here's our big party here. And, of course, we had even more people show up on the other side there. Had about 35 people show up to that thing out of about 60 or 70 people that I did invite. But of course, I invited streamers and their mods, so that's why it was so many. And most streamers are flakes, or they are obligated to do stuff, right? They're obligated to go to certain meetings or certain parties and whatnot based on their sponsors and whatnot. So they had to go to certain things. And I was invited to a lot of other parties as well. And I said, you know what? After TwitchCon, I just want to chill. I don't want to schmooze with people. I just want to chill with the people that I really like and I really care about. So that's what I did. That's what I did instead. I was invited to a whole bunch of different parties and whatnot. I'm not gonna go over which parties they are because I don't want the people to feel bad that I wasn't there. But that is super fun, super fun. Is it always in San Jose? No, actually, the first TwitchCon I went to was in 2016 in San Diego. I consider the best venue of all of the venues that TwitchCon has been at so far. It was a lot of fun. And of course, I wasn't even an affiliate then. I was just some random guy wandering around dreaming of being a partner streamer back in the day. I went to a lot of sessions and did a lot of fun stuff. And I met a few people, including Just Mackie. He's right back there in the corner there, just past where BGG Joe is. He's in his orange shirt, who's the very first person to recognize me at a TwitchCon. Very, very cool. Very, very cool back in the day. So that was that. And then, of course, last year was Long Beach, which was an absolute worst venue ever. It was a train wreck. You couldn't get any Wi-Fi. You couldn't do anything in there. It was a disaster. And the security was terrible. And the line setup was bad. It was just the worst. But the actual TwitchCon itself was great. A lot of great people, a lot of fun that we had and so on. And of course, this year in San Jose, which was perfect because all the locations were very, very close. So if you want to go to the Discord party, it was basically within walking distance. If you want to go to the Twitch party or the TwitchCon party, it was the Twitch Partner Party, there we go. The Twitch Partner Party was in walking distance as well. And then, of course, we also had the Twitch Party, which you did have to take probably an Uber to that unless you wanted to walk. You could walk to it. It would just take you a long time, 30, 40 minutes to walk there if you really wanted to. But, it's fastest take an Uber, $10, $10 to Uber over there. But I didn't go to the actual Twitch party because they were apparently doing strobe lights, and I was just so exhausted. On the first day, I was having back problems where I could barely stand. I started kind of like, that thing that what is that thing? Is it like flamingo, whatever it is, that little thing that tips its head into the water and then goes back and forth and rocks, whatever that thing is called. That was basically me kind of 3/4 of the day on Friday. I could barely stand. Was really struggling. But I went because I'd only had 3 hours of sleep. So I got to TwitchCon. We did a whole bunch of stuff. Then I had 3 hours of sleep. Then I showed up on time, 7 a.m., as I said, I was going to meet with my mods, and I was there, and they were whining about getting up. They were complaining, Kismet, it's too early, I can't get up, and they're all late, and Chewy showed up late, and whatever. I had 3 hours of sleep. They had more hours of sleep than I did, but that's okay. My mods are awesome, because I'm very the type of person that, I've spent 10 months organizing this. There's a lot of thousands of dollars on the line. So I try to be very meticulous, okay, this is what we're going to do. And of course, no, it doesn't matter what itinerary you do. It always goes off the rails every single time. Any itinerary I've ever done, goes off the rails. And, people were exhausted too. Me and Monsterholic were up pretty late, and, he was having lots of drinks. So, and of course, he was keeping everybody else up, and we were loud. That was my bad. And then, of course, I had to wait for my mods in the morning. But we got it going, and then I had breakfast, and then basically we talked for like 5 minutes, barely. And then they had to go get their badges. So I spent $20 on breakfast for basically just sitting there eating breakfast because I was going to have a meeting at their hotel, because my hotel had a terrible buffet. They were being striked. People were striking outside. Workers were being striked. Apparently, they took away their benefits and a whole bunch of stuff like that, which is their right. Nothing wrong with that. Otherwise, we'd all be working in factories for next to nothing with terrible working conditions. So there's nothing wrong with using your civil rights to do that. But it did make it much more difficult and more costly for me. Now, here we are at the meetup after I stream live from the Streamer's Home. I don't know where I left off, so I'm just going to start here. Live from the Streamer's Home. Of course, we got some awesome people here. We got Chewy right here. Of course, Monsterholic. We got Dark back there by me. Josie, Nushki. Of course, 4 out of the 5 mods got sick. And, of course, we do hashtag blame monster. Everybody do a hashtag blame monster in the chat right now. Let's do it. Oh, hold on. Let me try to log in again, too, while I'm at it. Let's try. So hashtag blame monster. Everybody does a hashtag blame monster in the chat. Gonna get 1,000 kiss caps. Nope, still can't do it. Still can't get it. Boom. Let's see. There we go. Josie's in there doing a blame monster. There we go. Give Josie 1,000 kiss caps right now in the channel. And again, we're gonna be playing some Fallout 76 today. The second it goes live. Oh, Claptrap likes free kiss caps. Dark Angel as well. All my poor mods getting blame Plague Ski. Jazz says that's a good one. Yeah, so give 1,000 kiss caps to all those epic peeps there, Gabe Killer. Let's give him some love. There we go. Walter Cat getting 1,000. Juno getting 1,000 as well. Let's give them all some love in the chat. Usually I stream at my 4 a.m. Yes, Claptrap. Yes, usually I do. I've shifted all of my times to fit the Fallout 76 beta. We're about an hour early, or about 40 minutes early now. So I started about an hour early, so we can talk about other stuff like TwitchCon while we're waiting. And then we'll get started here in a bit. So we have also Bearded Guys Gaming. This is Riverdog right here, one of my legendary supporters. We met him. Super nice guy, by the way. Oh, speaking of epic people. Thank you to Dark Angel for that massive 17 months of love. Incredibly great guy over there. We had a bit of confusion on trying to get him in there, but we got it all figured out. Again, when things go off the rails, when, you try to set a meeting and everything doesn't work out and you're trying to organize things and what we're going to do and where we're going to meet and all of that stuff, that completely went off the rail. That's why I had that meeting on the first day. Say, okay, everybody go get your badges. We're going to meet at this place at this time and do this stuff. Nope. Totally off the rails. But again, I just decided, whatever, I'm just going to roll with it and see what happens. And it worked itself out. It worked itself out in the long run. And we had a good time. Now, some peeps are cut off right here. Now, I did get the non-cut off part here. And I did put that up on my Discord. Again, if you want to see these with all the stories and info, they are up on my Discord. You can check them out. Here we are hanging out, of course, with the dude here who I've forgotten his name already. If you know this guy's name, throw it in the chat. I'll have to look at his badge over here because I totally forgot already. I'm terrible with names. I'm terrible about getting photos, and I'm terrible with people's names. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is right here. I think that's Crispy. Yeah, that's Crispy right there. Crispy, a partnered streamer as well. There we go. Josie remembers. Again, I'm terrible with names, so when people tell me their name, literally like 5 seconds later, I'll forget. Oh, Infected coming in with a Pluto. You know, I said hello to Pluto several times. Pluto is actually one of my favorite reps at Twitch over there because he just is who he is, right? He tries to, he doesn't try to be cool and all that stuff. I mean, he's a cool guy. But he's cool just because he is himself. And that's what I really like about it. He does lots of escape rooms and all that stuff. And I've been trying to get him to be my rep, but he says he's too busy. But, oh well, I try. My rep sometimes gets very, very busy as well and doesn't get back to me, which is a bummer. Because I have a lot of stuff, I have thousands of dollars on the line, especially when it was TwitchCon time. And he just wasn't getting back to me. And I couldn't connect with the people I needed to connect with to get stuff going. But eventually that worked out as well. I've eventually contacted a lot of different people and found the person that I needed to talk to get stuff going. Speaking of Nooshki, there we go. Nooshki coming in with a blame Monsterholic as well. Now, of course, we love Monsterholic. He's a great guy. He's always backing me up. He was like a champ at the show. He actually started sick when he got there, which is a huge, huge bummer because that's a terrible way to start the con is to actually be sick. Let's see, how did I do these? I can't remember if I did these just by name or what. Let's see, I think I did them just by name. All right, actually, let me go over here and bring them over this way. Let's try it like this. Let's try by this. Yes, I think I did them by name. This way I can look at them over here, and then I can see what the name is. I think her name is Sticks something. I'm so bad. Live, yeah, Liv Sticks. Liv Sticks is her name. Actually, I think of her badge next, don't I? I think I do. Yes, I do. There it is. Live Sticks, I think it is supposed to be. Live Sticks, that's her right there. Of course, lots of people stopped me when I was dressed up as the Wasteland Tycoon for you guys. Because you guys donated to get my mods to TwitchCon, and I will always, always remember it and always appreciate it. My community is the greatest. You guys facilitated us having a fantastic time, and all of you donators are going to get that massive love coming right back at you. Let's try it. Trying to log in. Let's see, because it's 1:26, so we're getting close. Not quite yet. I'm telling you, it's going to go live in about 4 minutes. We'll see. Of course, this one's going to be much longer. It's going to be 10 hours, and I'm going to play all 10 hours. For you guys live here on stream. Keem Leopold coming in. Eldon Whistler coming as well. By the way, I'm going to leave my alerts on today. I know I had them off last time. I apologize for that, but I usually do that when I'm first playing the beta on a certain platform so that I can, of course, play it later without those overlays interfering with it. Let's see who we got coming in here today. We've got Game Killer with the host, Josie with the host, Trend Starter with a $10. Starting off the day already in the hole, says Trend Starter. Well, hey, I do appreciate the $10. Of course, every penny right now, every donation you can see, going to try to pay off that Twitch. Going to try to pay off that Xbox. I do appreciate it. And of course, Dark Angel. I always appreciate Dark Angel. Long supporter of the stream. Also handles my giveaways here on the stream as well for sometimes as well. So I appreciate him big time. And we're looking good. Now, if I have any problems on my stream, if I have any issues on the stream, make sure to let me know right away, and I will go ahead and try to fix whatever it is. So, yeah, there's Live Sticks. Of course, here's a shot of the hour-and-a-half long partner line to get into the Discord party. And, of course, here's my awesome Mars. Now, of course, we had to fight to get Monster and myself in there because, of course, they fail-fished on our tickets. But I did get it going on. Of course, one of my favorite pictures from TwitchCon, of course, me and my mods all dressed up as the Wasteland Tycoon. You can see they all have yellow fedoras. We gave those yellow fedoras away at the meet and greet, by the way, as well as T-shirts, Kismet socks, all sorts of cool stuff. That's right, I got my own socks. That's pretty cool. I had them done. Of course, this is one of my favorite photos. Everybody's smiling in this photo. I'm kind of bummed that Dark wasn't there for this one, but we had lost him at that point. We couldn't find him. We tried to hook up with him. And we actually burnt like 45 minutes of the beginning of our convention trying to hunt him down, trying to figure out what was going on. We were trying to communicate to him, but he was having some problem with his phone, and we were trying to communicate him through Discord. We couldn't find him. We couldn't find the loot drops, and he had said that he left them behind, which we thought meant he threw them away. right? Or the guards made him throw them away. So literally, we went back and we spent 45 minutes first going back, looking through the trash cans, trying to find Dark. Josie's over there. She's dumpster diving. She's diving in these trash cans because those are thousands of dollars worth of stuff from my sponsors. So much love to my mods and much love to there. And it's kind of a bummer that it worked out that way, but it worked out eventually. It did cost me a lot of time at the con, though, because I did have a lot of things to do. But, you know, again, your itinerary is going to go off the rails. It's going to go off the rails. You just have to roll with it. Do what you have to do to get it done. To get it done. All right, let's try it again. 128. Let's go. Let's try it again. Now, again, I'll be playing on PC today. I do also have an Xbox that I can play on if I can't get on PC. Nope. Still tried. Still tried. All right. So let's keep looking at what was going on at TwitchCon. Of course, Dark Angel, very nice to hook up Monsterholic with lots of monster, because that's where his name comes from. He's a Monsterholic or Monster Drink Holic. Hopefully he gets sponsored by Monster some point. And here he is right here. We're having a good time. I don't know. He's always has that, like, I'm too cool to smile look. I have seen him smile before, several times, by the way. I have seen Monster smile. And, of course, we're here at the Discord party having a great time. I'm having a rum and Coke, sadly, with no rum in it because I have vertigo. I cannot drink anymore, but that's okay. I've drank plenty for kill most people. So there we go. I've had lots of fun in my youth, so no worries. Monsterholic was filling in for me. I think he was having vodka. Or whiskey. I can't remember what he was having. It was vodka or whiskey. Some sort of concoction like that. We had a lot of fun. A lot of fun at the show. Isn't it 9 hours? Yes, it's 10 hours because I'm starting an hour early. I'm going to be here 10 hours. The debate is going to be about 9 hours. So there you go. See how dedicated I am for you guys. 10 hours of streaming for you guys today. So that's me and Monsterholic. Of course, Monsterholic had trouble with his ticket. I had trouble with mine too, but mine was fine eventually. I got into where I needed to go. They scanned my ticket. So I go back. This is how kind Monsterholic is. Now, you got to think that me and Monsterholic have spent about an hour and a half in this line, and we spent about 20 minutes just trying to get my tickets working. So we're 2 hours in now. We're 2 hours in trying to get into this Discord party, right? The party's already halfway over. So while we're standing there at the front, Monster looks at his ticket. And he sees that it's not working right. So he's like, you know what, Kismet, that's okay. You can go ahead and go in. I'll just go back. And I'm like, no. That's not what's going to happen. No. I said, you watch the old man do his work. So here's the great thing about being older and somebody who has been, of course, in corporate America. You just tell people what they're going to be doing. You don't ask them. You just tell them. So I went up there and I showed the ticket that Monsterholic had gotten, that I had done a +1 for him. But apparently it wasn't registered and it said it was sold out or whatever. And I said, no, we want a badge for him and then we're going in. And they looked at me and they said, I'm not messing with this guy. And they just gave him a badge, which also got him some additional swag, little swag bags behind there that he got. And of course, me and Monsterholic went right in there. There you go. See, it's about your confidence in life too. You just confidently walk in there, tell this is what's going to happen, and then that's usually what happens. So Monsterholic, of course, got the massive hookup. And, of course, free drinks, by the way. Open bar. What were you having? Whiskey and Coke. There you go. That's what I was, whiskey and Coke. I wish I could have shared some rum and Coke. They did put a little bit of rum in there accidentally at some point. Here's Mr. Sked I ran into while I was at the airport, by the way. Pro gamer. Who was in the line. They looked like they were about 20 years old. I was talking to a couple pro gamers while we were in line, while we were coming back from TwitchCon at the airport in the security. I mean, I was talking to tons of peeps as well. Of course, the fantastic, the amazing Nerdy Nettie. I was hanging out in her channel last night. I am like a stealth lurker in most people's channels. Normally, I hang out in there and I don't say anything. I'll watch Nettie play, or I'll watch Warwitch play, or Banlish, or Beard Guys Gaming, or all the people that I love. Who I've met at TwitchCon or met through rating them and whatnot. I met Nettie through rating her. I've met, of course, Banlish through rating him, and so on and so forth. Kira, of course, I met through her rating me, and Warwitch, of course, rating me. So those raids are a great way to connect with other people who are like-minded like you. So pretty awesome. I love meeting all the people every single time. I usually forget. Here's my first Uber driver hanging out. He, of course, got his eyes closed. We're doing the thumbs up, but, you know, me and my picture taking is awesome. Now, here's Ninja stalking me. This guy's a stalker, I tell you. He's a Kismet. Ninja is the Kismet stalker. So first he's stalking me in the lounge of the Marriott. in which I just said hi to him. See, I'm at the age, like some people will see Ninja, right? And they go, oh my God, it's Ninja. And they'll run up there and they want to get a photo. Well, I'm at the age, I don't care. People are just people to me, right? I've met lots of celebrities and whatnot. I grew up in LA. I tell you, there's celebrities walking up and down the roads all the time. A lot of celebrities, and I just say, hey, how you doing? They say, I'm doing great. And I said, are you enjoying that? Because I used to go art shows all the time. They call it the Art Walk in LA. Beautiful. And you'd walk around and see a lot of celebrities walking down the road. And I try to treat them like regular people. I try not to get up in their zone, right? Maybe they're eating. Maybe they're talking to a family member. You want to have that, respect for other people. So I was just going to say, hi, Ninja. I appreciate you bringing up the sport because I had other things to do. I had a boiling hot thing of tea in my hand and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then I was trying to get my mods and coordinate with my mods and whatnot as I was coming out of the elevator. He was standing right there. And I just said, hi, Ninja. But it was like at a lower volume, luckily, because when I looked over here to the right, there was literally like 100 people standing in the lobby of the Marriott who would have probably rushed the dude. And the look on his face made me feel a little bad for him. Right? Because he hunkered down. He looked at me and went like this, like he was afraid. He hunkered down like, uh-oh, I'm gonna get rushed. Right? I mean, that sucks. That sucks that you can't even walk around the con without getting rushed every 5 seconds. So I didn't say anything else. I felt bad. And when I saw him in the security line, I did not say nothing. Now, of all the places, the number one place where you would not want to cause a stampede or a commotion because you're going to get handcuffed in 10 seconds flat, maybe even 2 seconds flat, is in the security line of the airport. This is me checking out. We're going through the security line here. We haven't quite gone through the thing. We know where they scan you and all of that stuff. We're still going through the security line here, and dude shows up behind me. And then I go and I sit down. I'm talking to another streamer. Dude comes walking up right next to me. Whole bunch of people swarming him, of course, to get his photo and whatnot. And everybody's like, all the streamers are like, hey, go get a photo with him. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to get up. I'm exhausted. I just want to sit here. He's fine. He doesn't care about me anyway. I'm some old guy. I'm some random old guy. Try to get a photo. There you go. So true. I pull that kind of thing. 43 years. There's no try, just do. Exactly. You just got to walk up, make it happen, especially with that special someone you might want to go out with, by the way. Just walk up to them and say, hi, I think you're wonderful. Say their name, Susan, Joe, Fred, whatever you're into. That's your thing. And just go up and say, hi, I really like you. I think you're wonderful. Would you like to go out to dinner or go out to eat? Right? Those are two common, normal things to do. That is not weird. Right? Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. So go up there, and if they say no, guess what? Bling, bling, you just leveled up. It's going to hurt bad, though. I'm not going to lie. When somebody turns you down, when you're rejected by somebody, it hurts bad. But you know what you do? You just find the next person. Maybe that wasn't the right person for you. And you're like, Kismet, what do you know, right? I've been with my wife 25 years. I've gone through a few girlfriends, I can tell you. Some of them are crazy, but that's great when you're young. All you crazy, wild ladies out there, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, I've been with my wife 25 years, and I tell you, all I had to do was go up and say, I think you're wonderful. Would you like to go out on Valentine's Day to a movie? And so, 25 years later, still together, 3 beautiful daughters, because I put my wife as number one. There is nothing more important. No money, stuff, things, other people are not more important than my wife. There is my wife, and there's everybody else on this planet. That's how it works, even over my kids. My kids know that. And because you've got to be unified against your kids sometimes, because your kid's going to try to pull that fast one. They're going to be like, hey, Kismet, or Daddy in this case. Hey, Daddy, Mama said I could do this. And I'm like, oh, really? Hold on. Let me call her and ask her. So you got to have that communication going between the both of you, because your kids will try to pull that fast one. They've all tried it on me before. They know it's a fail to even try it. It's a fail to even try it. Hold on. Let's try to log in again. And let's keep going on our slideshow here. Of course, the overseers. Oh, we're ready to go. I see, like I told you 30 minutes beforehand. Of course, you're watching my stream, so you're hooked up. Get in, everybody. Go, 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 go. Get in. Let's do some quick more TwitchCon here while we're waiting. Let's go ahead and hit play. Let's jump in while we're loading. Of course, we got the Overseer's Garden. Let's say this is Maximum Casey. Of course, the line outside TwitchCon. Squeesha, of course, met him in the UPS store. Of course, look at this. We got all this done. Look at this. We got this signed by all the peeps at Bethesda. Amethyst, we see Nushki here. Banish up there. Kira Karelia, BGG, Joe. And, of course, I'll sign them as well. All my mods signed them. Much love. Some other people. Smashly, of course. Awesome. Right here, of course, the amazing, who actually recognized me and wanted to talk to me this year, the amazing Snow Lit. There, of course, Soda Poppin'. Of course, a lot of you WoW players know Soda Poppin'. He actually came out with a video when I first started. He came out with a video called How to Be a Streamer, which is one of my big inspirations playing the game. Oh, it's persistent, everybody. It's persistent. It's actually persistent. It left off where we were. Oh my gosh, it's persistent. Hold on, we're into it. Let's go. We'll continue that later. Oh my goodness, let's get, where's my stem pack? 6, all right. Let's get into it, everybody. Let's get into it. Now, last time what we did is we took over the Poseidon thing here. Our turret's still there? No, our actual stuff is no longer here. Our stuff is no longer here. Now, there is a workbench over here somewhere. I'm going to need to find it. Claim this sucker.
Only us.
Yikes! I'm out of stem packs. I'm gonna die! Stop it! Dead! That's the way to start for it. That's the way to start. I'm just gonna give up and respawn. Now, whatever I had, I lost. But of course, I do have a lot of stuff in the thing from last time. I'm gonna see where I respawn. I respawned pretty close, so I could go down there and grab my stuff. Now, my problem was I didn't have any stem packs. I had used them up last time. That's a great way to start a stream right there. Now, of course, in this game, you really do need to use your food and water and all of that stuff. Claim the Poseidon Yard. Now, I forget what side I'm on, but we can claim it eventually. I'm going to go back here and get my bag, which is right down there. I'm going to go ahead and jump down, grab whatever loot I didn't get before. And you can see there was a... I'm going to try to hide and see if I can teleport out of here. Let's try to teleport back to the homestead. Oh, can't do it while enemies are nearby. Good to know. Nope. All right, I got to get out of here. Run away, everybody, run away. So it is persistent. It actually did remember what we did last time. So, of course, we're in here. Now, if you did play with me last time, feel free to come on in. Blame the party hat. There we go. Anyone want to team up on PS4? Everybody, Bomber right now needs some help on PS4. Show him some love. I wish it was crossplay that we could all go together. By the way, if you are on PS4, try to connect to me. My name is Kismet on BethesdaNet. Try to add me as a friend. Let's give it a try. Let's see if we can do doing that stuff. Okay, exit event. Powering up. All right, I'm going to get out of here because this is kind of dangerous for noobs like me. I'm going to go back to the Wix homestead over here. Now, it does cost caps to quick travel. And, of course, we're going to be playing this for 10 hours. Of course, well, 9 hours now. And, of course, we've started up nice and early as well. Now, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I know you're talking directly to me. It's up for PC, some people. Yes, I'm already in. Games Up says big. Yes, already in. Already on it. Technically, it's her fault. There we go. My girl had blue hair, too. There you go. Kez, what's up, bro? Going. I was hanging out, ready for some stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's beautiful. Exactly how my girlfriend and I are. Exactly. The original senpai. You know, if you're fighting with your significant other, then you're doing it wrong. And they're doing it wrong. Because your job is not to fight or win an argument. Winning an argument does not work. I learned that very early. Very early, luckily. That's why I'm still with my wife today. Your job is to fix a problem. It's a common problem. Sometimes it's just a problem of the other person doesn't feel good, and you should just listen to them, guys. Right? Just listen to the ladies. The ladies just want to, have someone to talk to express their feelings with. That's it. You don't have to fix their problem. You don't have to do nothing. Just be there and listen to them. Right, ladies? Let me see a 1 in the chat if I'm right on that one. If I'm right. I mean, that works great, everybody. Just, see, as a guy, you're a problem solver, usually. I'm a problem solver. So when my wife would come to me very early on, or my girlfriend back in the day, and she'd say, well, this problem, that problem, and this problem, I would go in and I would try to solve the problem. You don't need to solve it. If they're having a bad day at work or whatever, you say, well, quit that job and go over here and do that. Yeah, they don't need you to say that. You know what you do? You say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's go do something fun. Let's go out to dinner. Let's go do something fun. All of that, right? I mean, if you're trying to win, you're never going to win anyway. You always lose when you're fighting with each other. So I just say, okay, is this a problem we need to solve? And if it's a problem we need to solve, then we work on a solution together. If it's something to do with our kids or something to do with the finances or whatever it is. And then if it's not a problem to be solved, it's just, she doesn't feel well or she wants to talk about her problems or whatnot, I just sit there and listen. I mean, that's the person you care about most in the whole entire planet, right? It should be. It should be the person that you care about the most. And you should be able to give some time to that person. Even when I'm streaming or whatever, if my wife comes to me right now and says, hey, I need your help with something, I'm going to have to AFK. That's those. If I've got friends, same way. People I care about the most on this planet. They call me and say, Kismet, even in the middle of beta, which I would cry, in the middle of a very long beta like this, I would full on cry, but I would leave. I would have to say, I'm sorry, I got to go. I've been, my number's been called. I've got to go and help. So I did see that dude found a nice spot right over here. So I'm going to actually jump back over here. No. I'm going to jump to this, the fairgrounds. And I'm going to take over where his thing was last time. Where Big JP had his thing. And that was a great spot right there, by the way. Which was right by where the cars were and whatnot. So I'm going to jump over there and see if I can take it over. Now, you can take over different workbenches, by the way, around the area. And then, of course, you get the benefits of those particular workbenches. Now, I do remember that right over here by this was like a little carport area. And I think it was over this way. Yes, right here. So we're going to try to take over this workbench. And then we're going to set up some defenses. Now, right now, I don't think I have. Do I have anything with bullets? Let's see. We've got a grenade. Let's see. What's our... just check our ammo. What do we got? Oh, 308. Right. Of course, the one time I have massive amount of 308. I got 45 and 38 rounds. Huh. There we go. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Okay, now watch out for ghouls, because ghouls are sneaky. See? See, he doesn't slow down. It doesn't stop. Remember, this is live. I hear him. This is live. It doesn't stop. When you do VATS, it keeps going. I'm trying to get to the workbench here, and then I'm going to go ahead and claim it. Cannot be claimed with enemies nearby. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can clear the rest of these enemies. I'm just going to run up on him, use VATS, go first person. Now, what I find, by the way, when you're fighting, that going first person is pretty difficult. Like, I'm hitting V right now. Sometimes it has a little bit of first person lag, so be aware of that. All right, so let's try to claim it again. Still enemies. Oh, right up on the top. You can see them up there. Get up here. Yeah, see, it's aiming right this way. I think there's some bad guys up here. Yeah, there he is. Now, always want to back up. See, because backing up, what it does is it allows them to miss you a few times. So you see me back up and go forward. No. Sorry, I can't do radios. All right, tons of loot in here. We'll come back for that loot. Let's go ahead and try it again. Let's see if we can claim the workshop. Now, again, you can claim different workshops. Still enemies. Alright, cannot be claimed. Clear enemies at the Poseidon, clear enemies at the Tyler Dirt Track. Alright, so we need to find out if there's any more enemies around. So our job is to go here, clear these enemies. By the way, if you are hanging out with me, let's go to Nushki. Nushki! Can you hear me, Nushki? Nushki!
Hi, Kismet.
There you are. Hey, we're coming to the dirt track. Let's see if we can claim it, and then we'll set up a base here and work together, if that's cool with you.
Okay, sounds good.
What's the best location for a base? I'm thinking it's right here, because this was a really great base before, and then we could scrap all this stuff and use it. Big JP, of course, showed me this last time. So we got to claim it, but I can't claim it until I've cleared everybody. And I don't quite see everybody. Now, of course, spacebar is going to allow you to jump up on this stuff. And we're looking for bad guys. Now, I'm hitting Q as I'm running around like normal. Hitting that shift key to run. I'm really bad about using up all my action points. We're basically trying to find... Look at all... I just want to blow up all these cars, really. Honestly, I just want to blow up all the cars. So we're trying to get this going on. Oh, wait. No. Look, I can see it in my radar right there. 43 and 45 in this direction. Now, of course, I'm going to harvest some junk. Right there. So it's in this direction that we have to find some peeps. Maybe behind. Oh, yeah. Something over here. Now, my health is really low, so let's see if we can find some... Now, we could actually make some stuff right here, but we're going to go ahead and just have some bubble gum, healing salve. We're going to go ahead and use that. Let's go ahead and use a rat away. More healing stuff, some menta. I don't know. I'm just going to burn. I'm going to burn this stuff. Let's go. Right, again, I like doing the run, and then you can hit Q while you're running, and then you can actually use your bats while you're moving. And again, move all around. All right, another one here. Of course, you got to watch out for Kismet, because I'm boss. I'm the boss, bro. What's up? Oh, Kismet in the house. Get that gunpowder. All right, what else we got? 17 in this direction. So, yeah, it is telling me which direction they are, which is great. Right down there. Let's go out the window again. Oh, down there. I see him. Oh, no, I need to go to the bench now. Oh, yes. Oh, Invisible Diz coming in with the blowing up the stream with the host. Thank you so much for that awesome host. B-Man coming in. Raz also with the host. Thank you so much. So there we go. Challenge complete. I have claimed a workshop. Now, when my buddy Nushki gets in here, hopefully she's going to add me as a friend, and we'll bring her in. Now what we can do is, of course, we can go and hit the tab key, which is going to allow us to move our camp, which is right here. We're going to hit Z to move our camp. It's going to cost us 5 caps. And we're going to try to put our camp...
Kiz?
Yes?
I'm in a different world, and I can't see you online, so I can't jump to you or...
Log out and log back in again. Sometimes your friend list will get messed up. All right, so I've claimed the camp. Now, I wonder if I can just go... Can I just go into the workbench while I claim... Oh, I can just go into the workbench. I do not need to claim it that way. I can actually just claim it this way. Ah, ha, ha. Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Get out of there. And let's see if we can just scrap stuff. Remove. Oh, I can remove it, but I can't scrap it. E to hold the blueprint. Select structure. Okay, R to remove. Space. So, I don't know, I guess I can remove it, but I don't know if I'm getting stuff for that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and establish ourselves a base here. Like so. And I'm going to again try to hit tab. I'm going to try to move my camp here. For some reason, it's not letting me do the camp. Why is it not letting me put my camp here? Overlaps an existing build area. Thank you, Red Dirt Ranch, coming in with a sub love. Do appreciate that. So apparently, it is actually overlapping. Uh-oh. Event started. All right, so of course, you know, we want to go ahead and put in the Kismet kill box as quick as possible. Let's get it going. Q and E, come on, where's our defenses? Turrets, let's get them up here. Right up here. Oh, friend request coming in. Hold on, everybody. Let's get the Kismet kill box going on. We're going to build a better one here in a second. Okay, we're going to get control tab. So much going on. Prophet Beasley, add as a friend. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but all right. Let's see. Nushki, accept friend invite. All right, there we go, Nushki. We got you. Did we get you? No, we wanted to bring Nushki. Says join. No, we wanted to bring Nushki in. We added just someone randomly to our friends. All right, so what we want to do, of course, is we want to build the Kismet kill box here. One of the best ways to do that, of course, is to, we did learn that you must use foundations and stuff like that to create them. So we're going to go ahead and build some floors, if we can find them. Where are our floors? In here somewhere. Floor decor. Nope, 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 nope. I got to get used to this menu. Floors, there they are. And of course, we can choose our different floors over here. We're going to just go ahead and choose something very, very simple right here on the ground here. Let's go ahead and choose some sort of foundation. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and build that right there. And of course, whoa! Here it goes already. Super mutants coming in. Kismet Killbox doing his job. Okay, dragging him back to the kill box. Super mutants coming in from all sides. Uh-oh. No, gotta die. Run. I need a friend. Try to get back here. I don't have my stuff on my thing. Oh, out of stem packs. What do we got? What do we got? Nope. No, get out of there. Oh, and I'm dead. See, I get getting stuck in the menu. Let's try to give up for now. Respawn right here by the last death, right here by the dirt spack. There we go. So again, I don't have any stem packs. I didn't have enough time. You won't receive a reward. That happens. It's okay. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. So I didn't have enough time to build up a defense, as you can see, in the dirt track. Of course, if you have some buddies to help you, that would be amazing. I'm sure Nushki will get here at some point. But now I'm going to have to go in here and own every single one of these suckers. All right, let's play.
Hey, kids, it's still showing you as offline.
A little bit. Dead. All right, tab to give up because I don't have anybody in here to res me, so there's no point in wasting my time with that. Darn. All right. Okay, let's be smart about this now. So what we're going to do, of course, I don't have any of this stuff favorited, which is my problem. Let me go ahead and favorite some of this stuff. Squirrel on a stick, let's use that. Oh, there's a stem pack right there I could have used. Let's go ahead and favorite that as well. And then, of course, you got your favorite wheel here, which we have our healing salve on 5 and, let's see, our stem pack on 9. Let's go ahead and change that. Let's go ahead and make this to stem pack diluted on 5. There we go. All right. Now let's try this again. Now again, my problem is I don't have a weapon that has any ammo. Of course, this is live, so you can't really adjust this stuff while you're in the middle of battle, right? Because it doesn't pause. And like most people, I'm used to it pausing. So let's go ahead and let's get our stuff going here. Let's go machete there. Let's go ahead and go 10mm pistol here. Or actually, let's go snub nose there. Where's our 10mm? It'd be nice if you could just sort this by item. There we go. And then our pipe pistol. So let's see if we got anything here. Let's first get our first weapon out. We got 2 bullets there. That doesn't have any bullets. No bullets. I have a whole bunch of weapons that have 0 bullets. Awesome. How about the pipe revolver? Let's put that on. Oh, that has got some bullets. All right. Let's go ahead and try this again. This time with some food running. Of course, you want to stay in a smart position where you're not getting shot by everybody. Run! See, I couldn't load my weapon. You see that, how I kept getting interrupted? Alright, kept getting interrupted. I couldn't load my weapon. A problem with the game there, so we have learned an issue with the game. Now, I would have killed that guy in another shot, but it literally wasn't loading my weapon. Had I known that I couldn't load my weapon, I would have went to a melee weapon. But we're learning all sorts of stuff today. Don't be afraid to die. Don't be afraid to die, to go out there, challenge what you can do, and just keep at it, everybody. Keep at it. I wish I'd built more turrets at this point. All right, let's go. I'm going to hatchet this guy. Where's this guy at? All right, can I claim it again? Repair all structures. Yes. I could have just repaired the turrets. I could have just repaired the turrets, everybody. Little punk. Little punk and his punk friends. I hear him. All right, so we got to establish a base. So it still says I'm offline. I can see Nushki, though. Oh, yeah, I hear him. Payback sucks, bro! For you. All right, so there we go. So we're trying to establish a location as our base. Very difficult, because as you can see, Pokey's luck, 17 months! Here I lurk, where here I subscribe to Kismet's Bird. For together we ride. Exactly. Get to the kiss, get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Now, as you can see, I'm going to be very, very focused. Of course, this is a live game. It does not pause. Here they come again. Get them, machine gun turrets. Gonna die again. All right. Gosh, man, they do not give you a moment to rest, do they? All right, hold on. What do we got? Psycho, Stem Pack, Super Stem Pack. There we go. All right, where'd my pipe pistol go? Again, they took out my turret side. That's why I hate those little turrets. Yeah, these guys are taking... This is really tough. Okay, I need to think about healing. Try to line of sight him a little bit. Oh, man, I need to really get my stuff in order. I'll get this guy over here. Whoa, there's too many of them. Replace all structures. There we go. All right, so here's a little trick I've learned already. Go over here, just say repair all structures. And then, of course, you get your turrets back. Oh, Kismet Killbox for the win! Da-da-da-da! We learned something! Yes, Kismet slaughters all the super mutants like a boss. They don't call me the Wasteland Tycoon for nothing. Once I get those techniques down, look out, Kismet is on the loose. I am on the loose. Look at all these dead guys. Oh, there's a deposit there. Aluminum deposit there. All right, everybody. We obviously did not have enough turrets. Let's see if we can get into the workbench. Get some more turrets built. Come on. What do I need to do? Oh, I don't have enough resources. Oil. I'm just going to sit over here. Keep repairing all structures. Out of weapon. Stuck. I got a little stuck there. Repair all structures. Why am I walking slow? Shift. I accidentally hit the key. I accidentally hit the caps lock. All right, not enough oil, everybody. Not enough oil to repair my structures. Come on over here, bro. Look at all this stuff. I need some regular ammo. All right, hold on. We need to change our weapon here to be the revolver, pipe revolver. No, pipe revolver. One, two. No, pipe revolver has no weapon, no ammo either. All right, item reward. I got a stem pack, diluted water, letters. I got aluminum scrap and a whole bunch of other stuff for actually defending my location. So now you know a secret. Keep repairing as you go. Of course, another secret, of course, is to have your stuff in order so you can actually use them. I horribly did not. That was pretty fail. Pretty fail, everybody. Now, also, I did something that I normally don't do, which was a huge fail as well. I put a ladder here so it was able to get up to the thing itself. I was trying to build a kill box over here. Now, a lot of them came in from that side. I noticed they ran in down the street. Now, we always want to think about when we're building, where do they come from? Where is the number one spot that they do show up? So let's go ahead and let's get out of here. And let's go into modify. So let's edit this. And let's put this more in the center like this so that we can go ahead and build that kill box. So we're going to go back now. We're going to go ahead and work on our ladders. So yeah, right away, everybody, when you take over something, again, I defended that by myself. I feel that pretty good. I had some deaths. That's okay. I don't mind some deaths in the thing as well. So there we go. So we got that going, and now we're going to do some floors. Let's go over here. Now, they do have this longer piece, which I really like. Of course, it does help us build that Kismet kill box like so. Like here. Now, I like it to be elevated, as you can see, like this. So it's a bit up off the ground, so it has a great 360-degree fire range. Now, we can also go in, by the way, and of course, blueprint this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and see if we can hold E like this. And then we're going to grow our selection with C. There we go. Now we have just, and of course, make sure we got the bottom. Now we have just selected the Kismet kill box, and we're going to go ahead and say complete blueprint. I'm going to go ahead and put that in name, Kismet kill box. Ah! For the first time, I have blueprinted the Kismet kill box in Fallout 76, and you guys have been here to see it. You guys have been here to see it. Pretty epic. Now, of course, we're going to redo it here in a second. Also with the turrets. So let's get into the turrets. Now, there's two modes in building. There is a kind of, I'm putting stuff down and I'm editing stuff mode. So I'm going to go ahead and put some turrets down if it lets me. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and rotate those turrets, left and right mouse button. And we're going to stick them right up here. Oh, I don't have enough to put those turrets there. I got to get some more oil. So let's go ahead and grab these turrets. And let's put them up nice and high, like so. There we go. And we're going to grab this one. We're going to stick it way up here. Now, the reason why I put them way at the end is so that we have plenty of resources. And repair, yes. There we go. And we're going to put that right up there. Now, I don't know why it's not letting me connect with Nushki. All right, Nushki, sorry, I was in the middle of a big old battle there. We'll try to get it going here. All right.
No worries.
So I'm actually going to...
same problem as Nushki.
All right, I'm going to try to jump to you, Nushki, and see if it fixes it. I'm going to blueprint this first. Hold on. All right, so we're going to try it again. We're going to hold down. We're going to hold down E. Just get us into blueprint mode. We're going to grow the selection. C, C, C. Oh, and there it is with the turrets as well. So let's go ahead and R to create blueprint. Kill box with turrets. With turrets. Accept. Oh. Oh, I guess I can't put a slash in there. Kill box turrets, we'll call it. Or we're going to crash to the desktop. Kismet found a bug. Kismet found a bug. Well, I just crashed to the desktop. I'll be back in a sec. Well, there we go, everybody. Let's go ahead and give that another run here. Let's go ahead and load this back up. So I found a bug, everybody. I found a bug. I think I had to restart my machine now, too, because it's not relaunching. It's not relaunching, everybody. Hold on. Let me restart my machine. We'll get back in there. Hopefully, we will get it going. So I tried to blueprint. It crashed on that second blueprint.
Nushki, mind if I ask what your username is? So I can add you.
Yeah, it's just Nishki.
So now, one of the great things about having multiple PCs, I do have a 2 PC setup. I actually have 5 monitors here as well. Because this way, if the game gets messed up, I can always restart and stay here with you guys while we're waiting. While we're waiting for it to come back up. All right, let's get into it right over here. All right, Bethesda launcher coming back up again. There we go. Get to that later. All right. Play. Sorry about that, everybody. We have, of course, had our very first crash in Fallout 76. Of course, I did learn how to blueprint. Let's see if we can skip past this. We can. Log in. There we go. See, it automatically remembers you, by the way. I didn't have to actually put in my physical login. It actually remembered me. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to jump to Nushki, and then in Nushki's game, we'll try to take it over and get that going on. All right, Nushki coming back in again. Where are you at right now? Are you close?
No, I'm still near the Poseidon.
All right, you want to jump back back toward the it's like a farm, it's like a park, the park area.
The dirt track.
Yeah, dirt track. Yeah, well, there's a park area there. All right, claim the Tyler dirt track. All right, I'm here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it again. This time, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can team up with Nushki. Now it says join. Come on. There we go. Click and join. All right, jump into you, Nushki, right now. So, of course, the hardest thing, getting with friends. All right, so it's working. Let me go ahead and take my backdrop off here. Boom. I usually put the backdrop there so that it doesn't show any of my personal info. There we go. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Exactly. Somebody clip that as a bug. Gets everything favorited, but then uses your Pip-Boy. I know, Alphic. I know. It happens. It happens. But all that stuff didn't have any ammo, so I favorited all that stuff only to find out it didn't have any ammo. All right, now I got to find my buddy Nushki. All right, so we'll go to social. And then we're going to go ahead and say invite to team. Oh, I just noticed that I can't invite you unless I'm in the same world as you. Interesting. Interesting. So, all right, Nushki, I jumped to you. I've invited you to my party. And let's see if I get Alex in here, too. Alex, where are you? There we are. Invite to team. There we go, Alex. I got you back. All right. So we're going to go up here. We're going to try to claim this baby. If you guys don't mind, let me claim the thing here to show the stream, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
And I'll be doing some building. And if you guys want to just bring back some loot, I'll go ahead and establish us a nice big base here. I hear you. I hear you, bad zombie guy. Come here. Dead. All right, now whatever I lost in that last game is now gone. All that stuff that I didn't pick up, it's all now bye-bye. Gonna go up here and get these ones up here. I don't know why I'm walking so slow. Maybe I'm overburdened. Hello! Oh, Alex is blocking. He's blocking me! Now, one of the things about playing multiplayer is sometimes other people will get in your way. You want to watch out for blocking, guys, because I was just trying to jump in the window, and Alex, you're right in front of me. Just remember that.
Sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It happens. It happens in most games. I'm jumping out the back. All right, got that one going. All right, are we good? We're still clearing enemies. Got one. Yeah, there's the Nishki. Shooting cars. Ah! All right, now if you look in your radar, it tells you in what direction stuff is. Like right now, if I try to activate the workbench, we can't do it because the enemy's nearby. If you look in your radar, there's an 18, which is saying that there's a mob at 18 that we have to kill. Now, by the way, I'm using a foot pedal to talk to them. On Discord, I'm not pressing a button because I have an epic foot pedal. Oh, got him. All right, nice job. If somebody could turn that radio off up there, too, when you guys are up on that second floor, if you could turn that radio off.
I think it's already off.
No, I can hear it. All right, I got the workbench. Now we're going to need to make a Kismet kill box very, very quickly. Let's see if it remembered my blueprints. Get ready for a whole bunch of mobs inbound. All right, it's claiming right now. So it takes a little bit to claim. All right, there we go. And look at that, everybody. Oh, look at this. Look at my stream. It remembered my Kismet kill box. Awesome. Now, here's a little thing, by the way. Here's a little thing about mobs. Mobs are stupid. Right? Build. Why can I not build it? Cannot place item intersects with existing object. I'm stuck. Okay, hold on. Let me get out of the workbench. Here's the thing. Mobs are dumb. And this is why I think they took away the NPCs, is because they're really dumb, right? So if I put this up a little bit like this, it's going to be hard for them to jump up here, right? Usually. Of course, they're much smarter in this game than they were in the other game. So it's going to be much harder for them to jump up here. By the way, let's see if we can find some oil is what I'm looking for right now for turrets. I'll give you guys a mission. So basically it makes it a bit tougher if I can't access that. Oh, what's going on with my turrets? My turrets are acting.
I'm surprised I can't scrap all the stuff that's already here.
Yeah, it actually just says to get to move it instead of scrapping it, which is kind of weird.
I can't even do that.
You know what? I think we have a shared storage. So I just put down way more turrets than I put down before. Now, why do I do the turrets in this current configuration? Well, I've tried it in 100 different ways, and I can tell you this is the best configuration. I call it the Kismet kill box. Now, what you do is you go ahead and put a platform like this. You put the turrets up nice and high. So, of course, they can fire in 360 degrees. They all fire as one. So, if some peeps do come down the line here, they're all going to fire at once. Now, these turrets really, really suck. But those are the turrets we got. Those are the turrets we got to use.
Oh,
right now,
if you build
now,
on top
now
of
the
something
turret...
existing.
Now, the turret that I really like here is the next one here, which is the heavy turret. But I need to have home defense on that one. So let's go ahead and see if we can figure that out. All right, I'm going to go heavy into building, like home defense, and into charisma to boost everybody's XP. Just a heads up. All right, so while I got my team here, so I'm going to work on my stats real quick here so you guys can watch my back. So I'm going to go ahead and work on my level up. I have 3 level ups. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. You have an unopened pack. Would you like to open it? Yes. All right, let's see what we got. We got bodyguards, can do, lead belly, traveling pharmacy, and of course, never trust a bucket theories. They don't hold water. All right, so we got a whole bunch. Now, these are perk packs. So you get a whole pack of them, and then you can choose what you want to put on your various stuff. So let's go ahead and hit tab to get back. We'll go into charisma here. Here's the ones that we own. And then here we go. We've got a bunch down here. Now, we can also pick a perk in a different line, which is the line that allows me to do the building. Anybody know which one allows me to do the one that we just talked about, the building one? Let's see, intelligence. Let's see, what do we got? First aid, hacker, licensed plumber, pharmacist. Oh, let's go ahead and back up that one. Let's look under agility. What do we got under there? Action boy. Oh, cool. It gives you options of what you want. Gunslinger, moving target. Let's look under luck. Luck has got Farrah Farmer, 40% chance to find extra first add chems. Search the chem container. Scrounger. Oh, I love Scrounger. Ooh, I'm going to go with Scrounger. That's one of my favorite ones ever because, of course, it gives you ammo the whole rest of the game. Let's go ahead and go with that one. Hope I hear some action. There's some action. They got it handled. They got it handled. All right. So let's go ahead and check out also. Again, I love this perk system. Oh, I got another one. Unopened perk pack. Let's open that one. What do we got there? Iron Stomach, EMT, Licensed Plumber, Hard Bargain. Oh, you know we're getting that one. If photons aren't religious, then why do they have mass? All right. Let's see what we got under endurance. Iron Stomach, Lead Belly, Slow Metabolizer, Perception, Concentrated Fire, Crack Shot, Green Thumb, Butcher's Bounty, and Strength. We have Slugger, Gladiator, Iron Fist, and Pack Rat. Oh, you know I want that one. Let's go. Let's get that one. Let's go, Pack Rat. All right, now let's check Charisma again. Oh, Hard Bargain. Hold on. We're getting lots of action. Kismet Killbox doing its thing. Whoever's building this house right here, don't build it right there because it does obstruct the Kismet Killbox, if you don't mind. Appreciate it. There we go. So one of the things I don't do is I don't build structures right away so that they're not obstructed in here. Now, we can also go to tab mode here, and I can go ahead and hit R. By the way, Alex, the way you remove stuff is you hit tab to go into kind of like move mode. Then you hold down R, and then you hit space. That's how you can go ahead and remove stuff. Right here, like I am. Oh, Anon in the game. Look out. Let's get Anon in here. Are you in? Go into Lurker, Anon, and say something. Anon, if you're watching on the stream, go into Lurker. Go into Lurker, bro. Look at that clown suit. Love it. Fight the team. There we go. Anon hanging out with us in here. Something. There we go. Let me go ahead and add you as part of my live team. If I can find it. On stream 76 crew. There you go, Anon. Come on in, bro. Come on into the Discord. Okay, so Kismet Killbox doing his job. Working quite well. Now, of course, I'd also put walls around the bottom of the stairs because it does look like they got up there. See how they got up there? And, of course, now... All right, everybody, let's go ahead and see if we can remove this stuff. If you hold down V and then hit space or hit tab, it'll put you into kind of move mode. Then you can hit R and then space, and it will allow us to remove all of the stuff that's obstructing our base here. So I'm going to remove it. I don't know if I'm actually getting loot for this, but of course we can take out all the stuff that's obstructing our kill boxes right here. I'm not sure if it's actually giving me loot. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. All right, we're keeping that. And again, we're trying to remove obstruction. Now, of course, it goes all the way up to the edge there. Now, normally what I would do is I would put it up somewhere up there where they couldn't get to it. right? As a great way of doing that. So we're just going to kind of establish our base. By the way, once we get our base established, feel free to wander and bring back loot and all of that, and we'll see if we can build an epic base this time. So we have 10 hours of time to run around. I think I'm overburdened. I think that's why I keep running slow. Hold on. Now, there is a personal stash right over here that I can use, but it's only my stuff. Yes, I am overburdened. It's only my stuff. So I'm going to hit T to drop all my loot in there. I'm going to go ahead and drop all these weapons that I don't really need. Weapons typically are the things that weigh you down the most. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff in here because it doesn't do me any good if I actually don't have the actual ammo for it. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. Put that and that in there. Hunting rifle. There we go. Now we're not quite overburdened. Now we can run around and do our stuff. So right now, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and try to clear the area, which is something I typically do when I'm building. Is I go straight to clearing the area, like so, to establish a base. You're building again in the middle. Why don't you build some walls or something around the outside? It's funny. It's funny when I say something to somebody and then they say, okay, and then they move it from one place and then they obstruct the middle. I don't know. I try to be clear. Sometimes I guess I'm not clear enough. So yeah, he's built himself a little mini base there in the center. Now, I like to leave it completely unobstructed. Feel free to build one up high, though, like a tower. See, what I try to do with the kill box is I put the kill box down low, and then I build our actual base up high so that they can't get to us, and then the kill box can still fire all the way across the entire area. So I'm going to try to see what the maximum distance for the kill box is. So what I'm trying to do here is just test some various stuff, like what is the distance of the kill box, right? How far can it go? And dude has built something right here in the middle, which of course is obstructing that. So if they're standing on the opposite side over here, and you can see that they'll be protected against that. Did you build this, Alex, over here? So, oh wait, I got you guys muted. Hold on.
Building a wall.
We go.
Quick.
All right, can I pull this thing out of the middle here?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just put the ground defenses down.
I'm just gonna store it. All right, Of the Light coming in with that 3-month sub, love. Thank you so much. Also, Burt Labs coming in with a host. Appreciate that. So you hit R and then spacebar. R and then spacebar. R and spacebar. Right here. Now, again, I want to go ahead and show you guys a bit of the building. That's another reason also. I'll be doing some building today. I'm going to ask them to not do any building for right now so that we can kind of work together. So I can show you guys basically on stream. So there we go. We've moved that. We're going to go ahead and...
okay, I just built a minor barricade right there.
All right. They actually come from down the road. See where the kill box is? Directly that way. They actually come down that road and come in. If you want to build like a wall there, that would be awesome. Or you can wait for me to do it, and you guys can just go and adventure together and get loot and just bring it back, and I'll establish a camp here.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with getting the stuff built with you.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm also trying to show the stream, too, so that's why I'm asking people not to just build a bunch of stuff, so I can show the stream as well. So that's because I am a streamer. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. All right, let's go ahead and start with, of course, again, some foundations. So we're going to start with a foundation right here in the middle of the thing here. So we're going to go floors. We're going to go foundation. Now, I'm going to put the foundation nice and low, again, to avoid obstructing anything here. And, oops, put another one down by mistake. Okay, tab, R to store that. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and hit tab. Now, you have two modes. You have, like, move mode, and then you have build mode. So you have to hit tab to get out in and out of those modes. You're hitting Z and C, which is kind of awkward. Kind of awkward to use, but I'll get used to it, I'm sure, after a while. Then we do have some stairs. Oh, what? You know what? We should try... Let's try the other one. Let's go ahead and store this. I typically don't scrap stuff. I store it. Let's go ahead and try one of these foundations. Right here in the center. Oh, weirdly... Now place select item is floating. Well, I'm trying to put it on the ground. There's a bug right there. I can't actually put it on the ground for some reason. There we go. Creating a nice barrier there. Nice defenses around there. Nice, nice. See, that's how you work together in the thing. Now, normally he says he doesn't like to build. But hey, if he wants to build, I'm cool with that. So yeah, so this doesn't seem to be working on the ground. That's a bug. Mods, go ahead and make a note that the stairs cannot be placed on the ground for some reason. It's floating up above the air. That looks like a bug. That should, of course, be able to be set on the ground. Maybe I have to have a foundation first, a floor to put that down. So let's go ahead and put our floor back down again, right here. And then we'll try to go back to those stairs and see if we can place it down now with that foundation. No, it's not letting me. That's okay. That's okay. We'll work around it. Again, same thing here. Something weird going on with the stairs. Now, I could do it over there, but my stairs are way up there. Now, it is a beta program, so expect it to be weird. I'm just going to get completely out of the workbench. Let's get completely out of the workbench. Let's try it again. And see now if our stairs... No. No, fail. Okay, big fail going on with the stairs right now. Okay, so I'm going to scroll wheel a little bit. All right. Now, based on the direction, I'm going to scroll wheel back and forth. Yeah, we're having a bit of a build problem. Now, it worked before. But right now, for some reason, why is it way up there? Which to modify? Huh. That's weird. Why is it so far up like that? Walls. Same thing with walls. Look at, why are my walls way up there? Hold on. Let me hold down E. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! The Wasteland Tycoon figures it out again. You're like, Kismet, what the heck just happened? How'd you fix that? How'd you fix that? Well, in Fallout 4, there is a function that I use all the time. I've used it for thousands of hours. I have 2,500 hours in Fallout 4. And that is when you hold down the E key, it allows you to go straight vertical and horizontal. So what it had done is it had gotten too high up, so I had to hold down the E and scroll it up and down to fix it. So again, I do have lots of fun here figuring that stuff out. I love to figure that stuff out. So make sure that you don't spoil anything in the chat. Make sure you don't say, Kismet, do this, or Kismet, do that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want everybody in the channel to, of course, discover it just like I just did. So there we go. All right, that's very fun. All right, so good. So if you have that problem, now you know how to fix it right here on my stream. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the floors. Now, again, I'll catch up in chat here in just a second. Let me go ahead and see. Actually, let's see if we can do 2 stairs. We can. Okay, so 2 stairs together. And then, of course, again, I've played lots of Fallout. I've played Fallout since the very, very beginning. I probably played it since before some of you were born. Of course, the original Fallout, Fallout 1, I was working for a company whose client was Interplay. Very, very awesome, by the way. Incredibly great job, by the way. Pre-press and printing back in the day. It was graphic designer, 25 years. This is the one I'm looking for, the bigger one. All right, now we're going to go ahead and establish ourselves a nice upper base. Now, again, I like to build up above. See, I love that ghosting. See, it goes to show you where it was before. I absolutely love that. That is a home run from Bethesda. Now, this is how I like to build my bases. Up here, right? I'm not going to build it on the ground level. You build a base on a ground level, and that's how your base gets blown up. All right, so we're going to be here in the upper level, and I'm going to go ahead and start to establish the base as well. So what can we put in our base? Now, of course, the first thing we want to do is to go ahead and establish some of our crafting. So I don't like that food one, but it doesn't give me the option to do any other food ones. Oh, there we go. Yes. I like this one. This is my favorite one right here. So we're going to go ahead and put that down. Oh. Find plans to build this object. Oh, I don't have the plans to do it. So I got to find the plans. I'll use this one since this is the one we can use. There we go. Now, what I'm trying to do is establish our base right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in various different workbenches, as you can see here, like so. And now it's a little bit more mellow for a minute. Go ahead and catch up on chat. Was this previously a soccer field? No, I think it was a dirt track. It was a dirt track. 5 minutes left of my download. Cool, King Leopold. Come in. Woo! Finish downloading. Come on in. Join us, King Leopold. Not a bug. It's a feature. Yay, building. Yes, I love to build. I love to build. Thorzim coming in and say, couldn't you hold down E, move up and down? Yes, but don't tell me in chat. But I do appreciate it. I knew it. I used the same thing in Fallout 4. Yes, I just said that. I just said it, and that's why they call me Kismet, by the way. Sometimes I'll say stuff before I even see it on chat, or I'll answer your question before I even see it in chat. Thanks for being here. But again, no backseat gaming. No telling me stuff like, Kismet, this is right over here. Kismet, this is where the power armor is. It will be removed normally out of the chat. Mods, let's go ahead and purge that from the chat, please. Any kind of spoilers, any kind of backseat gaming, anything like that, I will purge you temporarily for just a second. Again, that's part of the fun of playing a game, I find, is those moments of exploration. Those moments of course, us both having that moment at the same time, going, oh, okay, I know what's going on now. That's what I love to do. All right, so we got that going. What else we want to build here? Let's go ahead and establish some more defenses here. Let's see, we got some power connections. I wonder if we could share recipes with each other. Have you guys figured that out, if you can share actual recipes?
I don't know.
That would be a good one. All right, so if somebody finds a universal container, a recipe for a universal container, by the way, let me know so we can put a universal container down and use that here at the base. All right. Now, we've got an outer perimeter of our base. If we could establish a massive wall out there to defend, kind of going off the side here is what I think I'm going to do next. Let me work some more on crafting stuff. Okay, so we got to establish all of our crafting things first. So we've got our armor, our weapons bench. We've got our armor bench. We've got our stuff there. What else we got? We've got a tinker's workbench, a budget chemistry station, and of course our power armor stuff here. Of course, we can choose different styles of that bench, like so. And of course, a different, I like that one way better. Takes up less room. Okay, so we put down all the stuff that we can use right now, right there. So we don't need it really down here, so we're going to go ahead and remove this. We're going to go ahead and store that. Scrap or restore. R to store. Oh, I had been hitting spacebar to scrap. Oop, my bad. My bad. Okay, so I'm also going to go along the outside here. And let's see if we can go out here, and let's go ahead and remove. Now, my thing, I always remove everything. I remove everything because it doesn't do you any good just sitting there, right? So let's go ahead and scrap that so we can get the steel from that. Let's go over here to this, and we're going to go ahead and say remove. And then this, it just removes the car. It doesn't allow you to scrap it for some reason, which is a bummer. Because, you know, that's normally what you would do when you establish yourself a base, is that you scrap all of the items around your base to utilize it. Wow, look at this. This all goes all the way down into here. So can we scrap the trees? No, can't get the thing. Can scrap that. We can remove the van. We can remove a lot of stuff. We can remove all the cars. Can't get the signs. There's a... It's funny, when I press the spacebar, it thinks I want to jump. Now this I can't remove. You can see it's not highlighted. Wow, it does give you a huge area, though. Look how big this area is. That's a big area. Now, this is actually not my camp. This is an area that we claimed on the map for ourselves. The dirt track. And, of course, we can go around and establish the outer perimeter of the base as well. Now, there's also the ability to mine stuff. So, we're going to go over here. We're going to try mining next. Very, very fun, by the way. Super, super fun so far. Wish I could, but I'm on PS4. Oh, what a bummer. I'm going to get some coffee. Let me know what I miss. Okay, cool. We will let you know. So again, let's go ahead and see if we can do mining. Where are the mining? Let's see. Stored. Oh, we do have a Tinker's workbench stored. There we go. So we've got a Tinker's workbench stored, so we're going to go ahead and put that right up here.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear a super mutant.
He's a merchant.
Oh, cool. Let me go say hello to him. If you guys discover cool stuff, let me know so I can show the stream. All right, so super mutant merchant. Graham.
This for that, that for this. Graham don't care, just trade.
Oh, I can't trade with him when you're trading.
He's got nothing
Fair
special,
trade
but
only.
might as well go and show him off.
Fair.
All right, let's see. Well, he's got some bulk wood. How much do I got? 35 bottles. Let's just go check his inventory. Let's see. We got plans. If we had 345, we could buy those. So he does have plans on him. Office desk, park benches, fire axes, kitchen stove, which is the one I want. And a whole bunch of other stuff right here. So yeah, we got to build up some caps, and then Graham, of course, comes to our location, which is nice. It's like a built-in vendor.
Purchase one of those.
Yeah, see if you can buy a blueprint, and if you want to give it to me, that would be awesome, so I can show the stream, and I'll give it back to you if you want to use it. But we'll just trade it just so you see it. By the way,
it's used up wherever you use it, unfortunately.
Well, when you buy it, it'll get used up, or when you use it?
Wherever you use it, it uses it up. Think of like Skyrim spellbooks.
That's still not descriptive. So when you buy it, does it go into your inventory, or does it instantly get used?
Okay, whenever it goes into your inventory, and then you have to actually read the plan, and then it's gone forever. That's specific.
Okay. That's I already knew that. But the important part is, can you get it, hand it to me, so I can look at it, and then I can hand it back to you without using it. That's the part I was mentioning. See, now the problem is that kind of miscommunication happens all the time in games, where the other person, they know what it means in their head, but of course I try to convert it into English for you guys. What's up, Blitz? Is there a way to set push to talk in game? I don't know. I would just use Discord and set it over there. I would set it over there. I have not seen, but let's take a quick look. Let's go into our menu. Let's go into settings, audio, voice chat mode.
Well, I couldn't buy anything specific, well, anything good plan-wise, but I did get a meat hook, so new melee weapon for...
Is there anybody who knows how to do push to talk in the game? How you set your push to talk key in the game?
I don't think there is one, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a good one to add. Mods, go ahead and put that in my notes. Push the talk key. Push the talk key in the controls for Fallout 76. That would be a good one. Added a Tinker's Workbench, by the way, over here, so you guys can make ammo and all sorts of stuff, and mines and fun stuff. All right, so we can make ammo now, so we're good there. Now, of course, that's something I stored from before. Let's see if I can blueprint that. I wonder if you can blueprint stuff, and then you have the ability to do it without getting the recipe.
Dang,
let's go ahead and
for a second
hold.
I thought I got a
and
shared
then
storage, but no, it was just a... Where did that go? I got a wood crate, but I don't know where...
That's a good question. Look at the Brahmins are still messed up. Brahmins are still messed up even in Fallout 76. Brahmins are nuts in all games. All right, so we established...
Two heads didn't make him any smarter. I actually kind of like that. It's dope.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and establish. Now, again, whenever I build a base, the first thing I do is I establish a perimeter. First thing I do is I put a kill box on that side, and then we're going to go ahead and establish a kill box on this side to defend the entire area. So it basically gives us a crossfire. Now, we have blueprinted earlier. Watch out, it's very touchy when you're putting stuff down. We blueprinted earlier.
Wait, yeah, I did get a wood crate.
Cool, put it upstairs in the upper area, and then we're going to test it.
Okay, it functions as just normal stash box.
Okay, let's see. I see stuff in there. All right. I'm going to take
all...
all...
I'm seeing my stash currently, and that's it.
All right, so what's the first thing in your stash?
308 rounds, 171.
Yeah, mine's aluminum scrap. All right. Well, there's got to be a universal... Maybe up in this thing here, there is a universal thing to drop. The weird thing is, you know, when I came back in, when you guys were in and we grouped up, that I had the ability to do more turrets than I had before.
Yeah,
so...
it could be just that the stash, the actual resources are shared.
Yeah, that would be interesting to tell. So yeah, let's test that. Let's test that. Let me go. First, let me grab all the loot. Try to watch out that you're not walking in front of me while I'm doing stuff. Just a heads up. What happens very often in multiplayer games is somebody get in front of you, they'll block the door, and then you'll die. So I'm very aware of that when I'm walking around, that if I'm in front of somebody or something like that, that I am not blocking them in doorways and stuff like that. I'm just going to kind of loot the area first. A lot of stuff to loot. And then I think we'll establish a way of blocking. Aha, look at all these porta potties back here. That's funny. Oh,
yeah.
That's funny. Now, a little awkward getting to that container. A little awkward. All right, doing that. That's okay. Now, I wonder if I can go into the workshop and take these out. No, I cannot. Okay. I like to know what I can and can't do, right, in a location. Like in this case, this is all blocked off down here, but they can get access from the back of here and get up there and get around, which is something to know. You can't get rid of the rocks. You can't loot the wood, which I think should be able, that you should at least be able to get rid of it, or, of course, scrap it for resources. We've got some more turrets over here. Got herself a nice gate there going on.
Notice what I did here? I couldn't find anything small enough to fit this gap, so I just took a bookcase.
I would totally do the same exact thing. Very nice. All right, so we got that established. And let's see what else. And I think we should probably block off the far side here. Where did that vendor go? Yep.
I found some power armor, and it looks like it might have a fusion core as well.
Okay, do you want to just...
Nice.
You can just go ahead and grab it and bring it back and just show me if you want.
Sure.
Also, on the Super Mario vendor, I think he went east down the road.
Okay, so he came down where that line was, right? So I need to establish a trade rate for him, or a trade route. So he came down there, and then he went down up the other road this side? Right, this way?
Yeah. I think I've also seen him coming up from the west side.
All right, so you think he kind of goes through these gaps in the fence?
I think that was just a pathing issue, because I've seen him just completely circumvent this entire thing and just continue on the road.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do is think about, you know, am I going to be blocking him? Because if super mutants come in, of course, we want to block them from just running into our area, and then let them in from the side we want to own them. So if you want to establish another one of those kind of fence doorways right here, you know, establish a doorway that kind of blocks this area, so they have to come down the thing and then go through our gate to get in. And same thing with the other areas. So there we go. Okay, so we got that. Oh, I need some food and water. Okay, so one of the things that happens right away is the fact that you need to watch out for your food and water. So you can go in and you go ahead and select these different things. You can see I'm using some water there. And you need to keep it up and running all the time, because you have to manage your food and water. So it's much more fast-paced than a Fallout 4 would be, because I could just hit escape and pause, where you cannot pause in this game. It always is going. So there's some boiled water. There's our stem packs. Let's go ahead and change this to Radaway. Now, I wish this would highlight when I actually have ammo. I wonder if it does. So, yeah, see, both of those guns are useless because they don't have any ammo.
Nooshki's back.
Oh, hey, go Nooshki. First one with the power armor. All right, nice. I'm going to go ahead and get in there and show the stream. Excuse me. All right, how do I get in there? It doesn't give me an option.
This object is already in use by someone else. Huh.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's yours now, Nooshki. No one can steal your power armor. Awesome. Awesome. I actually really like... Yeah, I really like that feature. So there you go, Nooshki. You are the first one with power armor in the beta.
Can
Awesome.
I unown it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think probably once you get into it, it now belongs to you, because that would suck if people grab your power armor and take off with it like Trash Can Carla. You know.
That's true.
But there we go. That's okay. I'll see it eventually as well. So you get back in there. Oh, you get... By the way, you get in your skivvies when you get in. You check the stream. You're running around in your underwear in that power armor. There you go. Yeah, that's a little problem. Mods,
yeah, that is actually an issue in Fallout 4 as well, where he basically just...
Mods, go ahead and make a note of that the power armor makes you take your clothes off when you're getting in the power armor. That seems like a bug. Maybe we can help them get that fixed. I have a bunch of feedback that I will give to Bethesda. Of course, I posted all in the forums, so they'll have that feedback and beta stuff. All right, let's get into it. Let's get in. So we're establishing our base. Now, of course, the longer we keep this base going, right, we, of course, get some benefits. Now, claim workshop, we can go ahead and hit build, right, to go in and build, which is basically what we're doing. Now, what do we actually get from the track? Optional. What do we actually get from the track as benefits? Anybody know?
Not entirely sure.
All right, well, let's go in. Let's look at our quests. in here. Let's see. First things first. Contact. Reclamation day. Gunvolley responders. I'm going to turn that off for now. Daily event. Fertile soil. Alright, so it doesn't really say. But some of them actually say what it is a benefit. Like we found an area that makes like 25 sugar bombs every hour. So that's really good. Of course, you want to establish that, power it, and then, of course, then you have a bunch of sugar bombs. All right. Hey, well, you can run around and do whatever. Whatever you want. If you go AFK, I would go AFK up on the tower up here, by the way. Okay, so now normally I would make the tower very inaccessible by mobs, and that's exactly what I'm going to do this time. We're going to go ahead and put in some walls to protect ourselves against stuff getting up in there. Now, I can't put any walls there, but really what I need is I need a wall here, and then an entry wall. Now, I could do a full-size wall, but I'm going to go ahead and store that. Double R, by the way. R, and then R again to store.
Good patchwork defense, at least.
And then we're going to go ahead and try different walls. Let's try a smaller wall. Now, why would you want a smaller wall versus a bigger wall? Well, a smaller wall, you could be able to shoot over the wall, right? Much like he's doing over there. You would want kind of a lower wall. And let's see, what kind of wall is he using? He's using a fence over there. He's using a fence, not necessarily a wall. So let's go ahead and find our fences. They're in here somewhere. I remember seeing them. There they are. So we'll go ahead and use a fence instead. So that'd be just as effective as a wall to try to keep them from getting in there. Then we'll go ahead and put a thing in here. Like this. Nice doorway. Oh, gonna let me. Oh, dude's in my way. Intersects existing object. Okay. Store that. Let's try it again. Doorway. Build. Will not let me put it down. Does not let me put it down. Oh well. We'll just go ahead and do this then. A little awkward sometimes when you're trying to move stuff too. Okay, so we'll move it over to that side. And then what we'll do is, just to make it so that it's a little harder for them to just run up into our base, we're going to go ahead and establish a little bit so you have to go in and go up. Because most mobs are dumb. Most of the NPCs are very dumb. And that's what gives Fallout 76 an advantage over the other Fallouts, is the fact that they are much smarter. The NPCs are much smarter. And, of course, you're playing against real players. So, of course, that's much more difficult as well. So let's go ahead and establish also some turrets and traps. Let's go ahead and build ourselves another kill box. Now, this one I'm going to aim in this direction. Now, I'm not sure in this version if they do turn. I did see them turn earlier. But this is what we've got. So we're going to try to do this. Now, of course, we're going to need to build up a lot of caps, and we'll figure that out as we go. You know me, the Wasteland Tycoon. I will find ways of making millions and millions of caps in-game. You wait. You wait, I'll get it going on. So there we go. Now, normally I would take the ladder away and I would build a legit stand and whatnot on it. But we're going to go ahead and just go with a basic Kismet kill box for now. And I love the blueprinting. The blueprinting is pretty awesome. Is there a way to say push to talk? I do not see. I think the answer is no, but where we go. Johnny says, hey, Kismet, I stored junk in a random stash box I found in the building. Then after a while, I died and built a stash box, and the only stuff in there was the weapon stored, not the junk. Do you know how to, this is just a glitch. That seems like a glitch to me. Make sure also you're not in the weapon thing, right? So when you're going and looking at your stash, that you're also not accidentally just in weapons like that. I would double check it. Make sure that you're in inventory. So it does show all the inventory. I have done that before, just so you know. I was like, where'd all my stuff go? And it was actually just because I failed. I failed fish. All right, mine. There we go. There we go. Now, there was an ability to make a mine, so I got to figure out where that is. Oh, see, it's very touchy, by the way. It doesn't confirm that you want to put something down. Mods, make a note that the building does not confirm that you want to put something down. That's a little awkward. That's a little awkward. All right, so where would our mines be? This is a Mineral extractor, aluminum. How about we put one right there? There we go. So we've got, this is a nice area for aluminum. So we're going to go ahead and put down some aluminum extractors. Now, what's over here? Iron. Okay, so this is iron. Oh, I know what this place is all about. It's about extracting the aluminum and the iron. It's like a resource location. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go iron. This junk. This is fertilizer.
Okay, I'm going to actually head down south and head to a place with the Mothman Museum. I forgot what that town is called.
All right, awesome. Have a good time. If you guys need my help, just let me know. I don't see an iron extractor. Oh, there's that noise. Hear that noise? That those same things are here in Tennessee.
Isn't one strange? Wait a minute. Try steel.
Oh, it's steel. Yeah, I found it. All right, so yeah, that's not iron. It's steel you have to put down, and away it goes. Now, each of these need 10 power.
All right, heading south.
Can any of you do the larger power?
I can't, unfortunately.
And
I still need to find
Can
it.
you do the larger power, or Nushki? All right. So again, I'm establishing the base. I'm kind of looking after the base while everybody else is running around. All right. So I will, I'll of course run around eventually, but of course we're just doing some base stuff right now. And I'm going to go ahead and extend this out just a little bit. Now you can see I'm building the base up nice and high here. And the reason why I'm going to extend this base is because I'm going to start putting some power up here. Now, the power is going to take a lot of power because I can only... Oh, wait, no. Oh, never mind. I can do the big generators. Somehow I figured out how to do the big generators.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to put our big generators up here. Now, the reason why we do that, of course, again, if they're on the ground, it's even more vitally important that they don't get damaged. So there's 10 there.
Okay.
So we need 20, so we're going to need a couple more over here on this side. So we'll go ahead and do more generators. How many more we can do? I wish it had a number. I don't know if we already did this, mods, but let's go ahead and remind me in my Kismet reminders to see if we can get a number for how many of that particular thing we can build. Because I don't see a number. Like in Fallout 4, it will tell you can build 15 of these or 30 of these. And then what it does, it tells me, okay, I can build this many, and then I have to get resources. So again, notice I'm putting the resources up high, and of course, you know, we want to have structures and stuff underneath there to make it look legit. We'll get to that. We'll get to that eventually. But again, let's go ahead and build those. Let's build some power connectors. Now, I can't build the big one yet, so we're going to go ahead and just establish it with the small one here. Now, one of the things that I like to do when I'm doing power is to go in and, of course, run the power first, right here, and then move the thing, right? So let's go ahead and run it to here, right? And we're like, wait a minute, that's probably not the best direction. Let's turn this around the other way. Uh-oh, can't turn it. Let's try this one, turn that one around the other way. Okay, that one I can turn and kind of aim it in the direction I want to go. I hear somebody shooting at me. The dude way over there is shooting at me. Yeah, he's to the east. If someone can go over there and kill that guy to the east. He's over there across at the park.
Let me drop off my stuff. I'm overburdened.
All right, awesome. They're just randomly shooting at me from over there. Okay, so again, we're going to make one of these. Nope. Make one of these. Put it here. Establish the connection first. Man. See, all that building I did in Fallout 4 gonna totally come in handy. All right, we're gonna grab this.
I'm back.
I got we got some security alert to the east. The guy's shooting at me over there. Nushki, if you go wipe that guy out, if you don't mind. Straight east over there where the amusement park is.
Will do.
Okay, so remember it says place. I don't want to place. I want to pick up. Edit. There we go. Okay. Now I've got the item. I'm going to jump down. See that? See how much easier it is to connect it first? and then move it where you want it to go. Now I'm going to try to move it in a position
I think
where
just
I
found
can, of
an
course,
ordnance site.
change it from one place to another. Hit spacebar to start the
shotgun.
link. And there we go. We're off and running. We're off and running. Let's go ahead and roll over it. Let's make sure to look over there and make sure it's not red. It does have enough power. We're going to get 33 iron per hour. And let's go ahead and first see if we can reach all the way there. The spacebar's a little slow. Just a heads up. No, we can't quite reach that far. Now, here's another trick. We can go ahead and grab this, move this far away until it goes back in green. See, I actually picked the maximum spot just by naturally knowing exactly where that would be by the cord length. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, so we'll go ahead and put another one down. We'll link those two together. Now, again, I don't like to put power on the ground either. And you gotta wait a second, by the way. There's like a little bit of a delay to connect the space bars. You space bar, 1,000, 1,000, then you get the cord. And there we go. Awesome. Now, also, you notice up there's a budget. We are actually at our budget. That's it. That's as much as we can build. Kind of sucks, right? Kind of sucks. Mods, make a note that the build budget is way too small. Way too small. They should have a budget for different items, not just all the items, I think. Like, you can only have so many turrets, so it's not too OP. So many items and whatnot. But it does look like we are about at our budget. Let's see if we've established a foothold here. We have established it there. A bit of a block here and a block over there. Let's go look around and see. Nope, that's doing absolutely nothing. That's doing nothing, and they can just go ahead and get right in there. See, now again, I always try to think about the defense of my location. How easy is it to defend that location and block them so they can get in? So let's just go ahead and go this way. See, you always want to test it. After you build it, always test it. They can get in both of them.
Interesting. If you're out of your power armor for a certain amount of time, it sends it to your inventory.
Interesting.
Oh, cool. And then how do you get back in it? You just click on it in your inventory? Oh, wait. Let's see if we can trade it now. Hold on. Let's try to trade it.
Also, I just got a plan for a laser gun.
What would that be under? Apparel? Cool. Cool plan. No, I can't see it. Is it under your apparel? What's it under, Nushki?
Yeah, it was under apparel. I can't see it now either.
Okay, let me go out. Now you try it. Can you see it now in the Pip-Boy?
Yeah, I can see it in my Pip-Boy.
Oh, okay. So power armor apparently can't be traded. Mods, make a note of that. Power armor can't be traded. Doesn't show up. That kind of sucks, because, you know, sometimes I probably want to give you power armor. We got to find a way of trading that. By the way, of the height of the light, thank you so much for that.
When you press
sub
space
as well.
to collect it.
It's kind of cool though that it
All
just
right.
jumps to you.
All right, I'm heading back.
All right, awesome. Awesome.
I found an area with high radiation, and I got a hazmat suit back at home, so I'm going to see what's there once I get the hazmat.
Back with coffee. Cetus. What does that mean? What does that mean? So yeah, I don't know if there's a push to talk key. By the way, mods, make sure that we are getting those Kiz reminders in there, because I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember those. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're crushing it. I'm sure they're crushing it in there. Game Killer is an amazing mod. He absolutely crushes it over there. So we have established a kill box on that side, a kill box on this side, and of course our base up here. And of course now every hour we are going to be receiving loot from our aluminum extractor. So we'll get 25 per hour. And then over here we've got our steel reactor, which goes with iron, which is going to give us 33 per hour, which is pretty great. And of course we got our kill boxes ready to go. Now me, I would like to have a doors that you could put in there, right, for the structure, and then an ability to lock the door. So they would have to bash the door down or try to lockpick the door to get in there. I think that would be a much better idea. But that's just me. Now also up here, when you're up above, you don't necessarily want to be shot at. So I think I'm going to use the rest of our build limit here to establish some full-on walls. So what just happened doesn't happen again. Right? So I don't get shot at while I'm up here, just chilling out at the base. Like so. Same thing with our other stuff here. We don't necessarily want that to be shot at as well. So we're going to go ahead and do... By the way, notice you can offset. They have like a full offset and a half offset on the floors now. I really like that. See? Half offset, full offset. So I don't have to build it exactly square if I don't want to, which I think is pretty cool. And of course, that one's going down that way, so we can't really do it that way. Again, try to build out our base a little bit here. Oh, and that's a half build right there. All right, so what I'm going to do also is just go ahead and store these. I'm going to hit R, and then R to store again. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fix the base a little bit here, because it's kind of a little bit awkward. Kind of offset. Well, let me edit it. Let me store that wall. The wall thing, yep. Yeah, a little awkward. Sometimes it won't let me edit it. Why won't it let me edit? Alright. Can't edit it. What is it? Part of the structure would not be accessible. Oh, because this is here. So we got to store that one to move this one. Oh, we learned that, didn't we? Okay. We learned that. Again, this was kind of built a little awkward. Also, there's a little bit of a weird delay in the ability to pick stuff up. Alright, so I hit E to edit. And then I've now put it down, and then I want to hit E to edit the next one. There's a little tad bit of delay there. That's just a touch awkward. See, like right there. See, it's not actually showing me the item, so I have to hit tab. Then I hit tab again. Then I get this one, and it's not letting me do it. So let's go out, back into the workbench, tab. Nope. Edit. There we go. Still a little bit of iffy on the building there, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's actually store this. And let's go ahead again, establish ourselves so we don't get shot at. We have a place where we can hang out and not get shot at. And I know what you're thinking. Kismet, what the heck, bro? Your power, man. How are you going to do your power? Well, we'll get into that in just a second. Now, again, I have 2,500 hours in Fallout 4. I played a lot of Fallout. I've played all the Fallouts. Of course, I do really enjoy Fallout 4. I enjoy, actually, all the different ones as well. Great place for a storage right next to the entry over here. Go ahead and move that stuff around a little bit. Too bad, too sad, bro. Always fine when you're doing stuff. That's when people show up. If it isn't your NPCs, it's somebody else. It's always that way. But that's okay. We just work around it. Okay, now back to our power, which we stored right here. So we'll put them up here so they're a little bit less susceptible to getting hit. And again, we're just going to establish our power on this side again, but build it a little bit better than we did before. Like that. Okay, now they're inside. They can't be directly hit. That's weird. There we go. And we're going to connect them together, like so. And then we're going to go ahead and use our connectors. Let's go ahead and get a sideways one. Or actually, let's get a vertical one. We're going to try to set that up on the top, because that's what we would want to do. Nope, does not allow us to establish it on the top. Does allow us to do it on the floor. Does not let us do it on the top of this wall, which is what I would want to do. So let's go ahead and establish an upper level to our location here. So floors. Let's see if we've got an upper level floor. Let's see, this is an upper floor. This is a lower floor, so it does. Okay.
I'm going to go AFK behind the cooking station.
Okay, so upper floor. Let's do this. That's as we snapped on the stairs to create an additional level. All right. So, see, I would want a pre-done one, right? Where you can just go and have stairs already built in. Typically you do. Seeing if there's any other options. No, those are all the options for that. So let's go back over here and let's look at the stairs. Now this is a pre-done one here. And we did learn how to fix that now to attach that. So we just attach that now down here to the ground just to double check. We can put that on the ground. Let's store these real quick. Again, we're exploring the building right now. We'll go, and of course, you know, I don't want to really spoil the storyline a lot. Yeah, that does not let me just put it on the ground. Now, by the way, you can use your mouse. What I'm doing with the mouse is this. I'm moving the mouse around. That's how I'm able to make it kind of slide like that. And I'm also holding down the E as in Edward on the keyboard. Oops. I hit my soundboard. So yeah, so it doesn't let me just put it directly on the ground, which kind of sucks. Mods make a note of that as well, that you can't just establish this on the ground. Same thing with this one. I can hold E and go up and down, but it won't let me just... Must be snapped to an existing piece. What is the piece I need to snap to? Okay, it does snap to the existing foundation. So let's go ahead and see if we can snap it to this foundation. Somehow, there we go. So yes, it does right there in the middle. So we can use that as a base had we had known earlier. We can establish that as our base. And again, I always like to have it protected, but you also want to have the ability to pop out and shoot stuff. But then, of course, always have that line of sight. Have that line of sight. Speaking of line of sight. All right, now also I noticed that I got shot from over there where Anon's at. Now another thing that I would do, since we have discovered that is a problem, is I will go out and establish another Kismet kill box. Now again, notice how I put it down real low. We're gonna try something else here. We're gonna try to see if we can actually go outside of the actual area. And again, moving around helps a lot. Seeing it from another direction. And hold down the left and right mouse button and try to rotate it, or click the left and right mouse button to click it. Then we're gonna go ahead and establish some more floors. We'll go ahead and do this one. And let's see how far we can get outside. Now, that's as far as we can go right there. Again, I'm going to go ahead. Now, again, it's real awkward trying to grab something there. A little bit of finesse that needs to be worked on. Because when I grab it, it doesn't actually grab it. And then I have to cancel it. Then I do it again. Then it works. So, very, very awkward. I think it's probably easier just to store it in the workbench than to actually move it at this point. But there we go. Establish another Kismet kill box. We're going to go ahead and also establish some more turrets. Right over here. Now, this one's stored in the workbench. How can I tell? Because it's not telling me resources up there. So this one's already stored. We'll go ahead and put that right up there. And... oh, and there we go. We've exceeded the workshop's budget to be able to put those in there. So there's no reason to have it all the way over there. Go ahead and take this. Store that in the workbench. All right. Now, let's go ahead and see... we take those two pieces out, can we put one in now? No. I cannot. It's actually individual pieces. See how I took the two wood pieces out? But it still let me put the wood pieces down? Now, if I go, I bet you if I do floors, I can go ahead and put the floors down. Yes, so it is based on what item you actually put down. So in this case, I can put down one. Let's see, I've probably got 6 and 6. How many turrets do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. So we got 10, 11, and then I saw him put some turrets down over here as well. 11, 12, 13. So this has already got turrets already established. So I'm going to go ahead and take these turrets and store them back in the workbench. Like that. And then move them to a more effective location. Holding down tab, of course, turns on your Pip-Boy, just like in Fallout 4. Very, very cool. There we go. Now, again, if you do have a comment or question, feel free to say it in the chat. Let's go ahead and see now if I can put 2 more of them down. In theory, I should be able to put 2 more turrets down. So it is based on, you can only have so many turrets. All right, and let's go ahead and put in some
Alright, heading
floors.
back down south.
Like this. And of course, I would establish my turrets up a bit higher normally and also use the second level of the turrets. Like that. So if you have a friend who loves to build like I do, and then of course you have friends that love to go out and explore and get loot and all the stuff, which is what they're doing, you can, of course, work together. So all of us are working together toward a common goal. Look out, you're getting swamped, Anon, run!
No,
If you die, I'll come get you. I'll come get you. Bring him back to the kill box. Run to the kill box. Come back here, Anon. And that's why we call it the Kismet kill box. Yeah. See, look, I knew that was going to happen ahead of time. How did I know that, even though I haven't played this part of the game? Because the Kismet kill box always has my back. So great thing if you do get overwhelmed, let them run in and wipe them out. So that worked out great. So there you go, everybody. Base is established, and I can build no more turrets. But I did learn that you can actually, there's a limit on the amount of turrets you can have. But you can still build other stuff as well. How close can camps be deployed to mobs in the wild? If close enough, turrets could be used, highly level appointments, and otherwise be too much for the players to handle, as in lootable aircraft, not other players. You can put it in a lot of different places. Now, it will say that you can't do certain stuff when mobs are around. You can't fast travel. Oh, I need you guys' help at the dirt track. We've got to defend it. All right, so I'm going to get up in my little perch up here. And, of course, I haven't established all my stuff. The rat away. Let's go ahead and cook some food. Or maybe that was over. Was that over, or did that just start? All right.
It's saying prepare your defenses.
Get some soup flour tea going. Exit. Let's go ahead and get our soup flour tea on our scroll wheel. Right here. Got our stem packs. We got 3 diluted ones there. Let's go ahead and change that to our tea. Right there. Let's go ahead and hit that. And of course, we get a little bit of rads. But we are also going to have those benefits. Oh, this could be fun with all 4 of us. All right. So now one of the things you have to do in this game very, very quickly is that you have to get your weapons squared away. Now, I had a bunch of weapons that I had no ammo for. Like that one, right? That's not going to do me any good. Not going to do me any good, right? So I need weapons that I do have ammo for. And, of course, one of the things that I would love to see is that it actually shows you that you have ammo in the thing here. So I had a gun.
Something exploded at the park.
I do have a snub-nose pistol. Killbox doing its job. Repaired. Repaired. Oh, the Kismet Killbox doing his job. Wiped them all out.
Nishki, did that thing hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
Myrtleized them,
Because
everybody.
it wasn't a
Myrtleized
disease,
them.
dog.
Oops. So now we can run around, grab all this sweet loot. Now, of course, everybody gets different loot. It's not like we're competing, though for some reason mine are not showing loot. Does that show loot on all those guys or just a few of them?
Only a few for me.
So we basically myrtleized everybody with a Kismet kill box. Awesome.
We've got 2 other waves, though.
By the way, you guys can just run up to the turrets and hit E to repair them. Right in the middle of fighting. Or you can go to the bench and then do that. Oh, there's a dog over here on the left. Fine, Alex. Get into it. Oh, Kismet kill box. Do your thing. Now, I don't know if I'm getting hit by my own kill box. Ha 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 ha! And that's why you got to have somebody who's a builder like me with your back. Because look at this. This is like free loot just showing up here. Again, everybody is getting the loot, right? They're running around getting separate loot. Of course, it'll allow us to work together as a team as well. And of course, I've removed everything on purpose. Wave 3 coming in. Far side.
Yep, other side.
Kismet Killbox already watching that side. Again, that's why I put it on both sides. Should have put it in the opposite direction so I get up there. Oh! Oh! I'm down. Need some help. Right here in the middle, under the kill box. Thank you, thank you. All right.
Throwing knives are where it's at. Dang.
I was trying to get up there to do the kill box. I think the actual kill box actually hit me and killed me, the kill box itself. Now, the easiest way to repair is to run back to the workbench and just say space, repair all structures, and then boom, now all your stuff is repaired. Great when you're in the middle of stuff. Oh, purified water. You guys get a bunch of stuff? Mattress, purified water, all that?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, what do we got? Notes. By the way, where's your plans go? Oh, your plans go under notes. I have a bunch of plans. I have a high-tech table, mattresses, metal beds. I have a bunch of stuff in here. Make sure to check your notes. There's lots of stuff in there. All right, so we managed to defend the area yet again. The Kismet kill box, rocking it. Gotta go up here and establish myself a little place. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on plans next. Just a heads up. Let's see, high-tech table. Oh, and I got a level up. All right, I didn't even put my perks or anything on there. So again, does anybody know which one is the base building one that allows you to get to the higher level base stuff? What is the name of that one? What line it's in your special line? You know, strength, endurance, whatever. Let's see. AI is a little bit, no, but I guess my question just got answered itself. There you go. There you go, Scott. It did get answered live on stream.
A little bit more specific, sorry.
Like I'm looking for how to get to the next level of the generators.
Oh, I think you have to find the schematic for it.
No, or the not generators, the home defense. It says level 2 home defense. Requires level 2 home defense. And level 1 science and stuff.
That might be down intelligence, so you'll probably have to start raising that up a little bit more.
Z and C to filter. Oh, that's cool. You can filter it with your Z and C.
I think I'm going to start just hang out looking for glue at this point. This is ridiculous.
Oh, there's no filter. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what line that would be in. What line would now intelligence would be where your science is. And where would it be for building? Huh, where's it at in Fallout 4? Let's look up a perk chart for Fallout 4 and see if it follows very similar to that perk chart. Let me look it up real quick here. Perk chart, Fallout 4. All right. Again, we'll be playing for about 10 hours, or be online for about 10 hours. Let's see. Let's see. Say we're going to build it. Looks like it's in the strength line for armor and for melee weapons. But let's see. The gun line was a terrible photo. Hold on. Gotta find me a larger photo that isn't weird. I'll find a real large one. There we go. All right. Can't even see it so small.
Oh, you can actually fill the stash box.
There is a limit?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Here's the trick around it, though. You give it to me, and then I'll keep stacking it with mine. I wonder if we put multiple stash boxes down, does it extend our stash box? Try to put another one down.
Probably
and
not.
See if you can do it, Nushki. Don't say not. Don't say it's impossible until you try it. That's my rule. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to open the photo. I'm distracted. Open image.
Okay,
view tab.
barring any more interruptions, I'm heading down south.
There we go. Distracted. Okay, so I'm looking at the perk chart for Fallout 4. And of course,
Nope,
the
putting another
workbench-
one does not give you more.
All right, good to know. Good to know. All right. So science is in the intelligence line. Huh. See, now right now you can see my stats up there, 311412. So I think I'm going to start going into intelligence so we can get to that science line. So let's go ahead and pick one of these. Some packs for 50% more health. That's pretty good. Hacker actually probably be a better one. Radaway does more radiation. Pipe weapons break more slowly. I don't really like pipe weapons. Let's see. Is that our best one? Let's go look under here. Hunger and thirst grow slowly. Inspirational. You when you're on team, you gain 5% more XP. Probably that one. Let's just actually we can hit C and Z to click through the different ones. That's very handy. Eating dog food is 3 times as beneficial. All drinks thirst. Iron stomach. Chance to catch disease is much less. Lead belly, that's always a great one. Slow metabolizer. And of course, thirst quencher. Another good one as well. So let's hit C. Again, gains, this is charisma line, looks like. Yeah, it says charisma down there at the bottom. Gain 6 damage and resistance. Hunger slower. Buying and selling prices of vendors are better. You gain more XP. Action Boy. Oh, that's agility. Yep. Those are all. These are very similar to Fallout 4. Scrounger, of course, one of my favorite. I already own one of Scrounger, so I'm going to forego that. And then this one, which is just Dead Man Sprinting. Sprint 10% faster at increased HP cost when your health is below 40%. I'm going for that one. Sorry. That's a good one. Okay, so I got a bunch of stuff down here that I'm not even using. So let's go Pack Rat first. We'll add that. Traveling Pharmacy. Can we add that? Per card already equipped. Over there. So let's go ahead and see if we can combine Traveling Pharmacy with the one that we already have. Let's see. Let's get out of there. Can we combine both traveling pharmacies in one? Where's my other? Oh, it shows up in both places. I see. It shows up in both places.
I found the stray cat thing again.
Oh, really?
Well, I didn't see the robot, but I found the stray cats.
Stuff got annihilated. Nice. Nice. So we also know where we can establish a defense in this base. They showed up on that side. You saw they also showed up on that side, so that we know that we've got our kill boxes in the right place as well. Game Killer, food and water. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Food, food, food. You're suffering from starvation. Let's go ahead and see if we can cook some food. Now, again, normally I don't use food and water. I'm usually pretty bad about it. But I don't have that option. Let's go ahead and make some mutton chops. And then we'll go ahead. Actually, we'll establish that on our scroll wheel. I'm going to actually just put it over here where I normally would not use it. Let's go ahead and hit C to change. And we'll go ahead and put our mutton chops in there. I like how it's alphabetical. Very, very nice. It helps a lot. And then I'm just going to literally just click on it. Use my scroll wheel. So just bring it up. And click on it. There we go. Notice my action points are going up over there, if you can see them. They're going up over there. Again, I'm trying to work on my interface today. I didn't have enough time. I will eventually make it where I am not blocking. Kind of a weird thing happens here, by the way. When you get on this, you end up on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of move this out a little bit so that when you come back out of there, when you get into the crafting station, you're not stuck on the far side like I was when there was all that stuff going on. But look, I can't really build anything else except for boiling water at this point. Yeah, we need to be able to establish a, like, I'm making food, I'm making water. all of that stuff. I'm building the base and then being able to put it in a storage container for you guys to access instead of just coming to me directly. Or if I could have a robot that I could put it on the robot and then you guys could get that like a companion. Mods, make a note. Make a note of that in my Kiz reminders. Exactly what I just said. Or even better, somebody go ahead and clip that. Clip all of that I just said. If you do clip that and let my mods know, I'll give you 2,500 Kiz caps right now. Whoever clips it first and says, Kismet, I clipped it. There we go. Okay. So we got that going. And again, we need to establish weapons that we can actually use. Oh, it does say it. Look, right there. I just noticed. Hold on, everybody. I just noticed it actually does say that you are out of ammo. I knew there had to be a way to find how much ammo you have. Right here. It says 45, 0, and 0. That means I have 0 ammo, I believe, in those weapons. So let's go back in here again. Let's look at what weapons we have. Let's see. Bolt action rifle. Short hunting rifle. I think that was one of the ones that I tried. Let's go ahead and go short hunting rifle. That's something I have. Okay, I've got ammo for that. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and take my arrow back out. Let's go ahead and look at the rotation here, and let's go ahead and say change short hunting rifle. Yes, it does. Okay, so it does show you if that particular item does have ammo in the actual scroll wheel, so we just learned that as well. Make a note of that. Also, my mod's going to be making lots of notes. Make a note also that you can see your ammo in your actual action wheel, your mouse wheel. So there we go. So we don't need weapons that we don't have ammo for, right? There's no reason to carry that stuff around. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go ahead and get rid of the lead pipe here. Let's see. Our machete's a little bit better. Pipe revolver. Again, it would be nice to see it right here. So let's also make another note, mods, that it would be nice to see if you have any ammo for that particular weapon while you're in your Pip-Boy or in your inventory, while you're trading in your inventory. That would be nice. Let's go ahead and see if you can see it on the Pip-Boy. If I go over here, it does not say. Now, it would be nice to know if you have ammo for that particular weapon while you're in the actual trade area, so you can go, okay, well, I got ammo for this. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Now, I'm not going to use a fragment grenade or a pipe revolver or a snub-nosed pistol. Let's see what else we got here. We got a machete that actually does more. Look at that. Machete that actually does more right there than our machete, right? This one actually has more endurance, so let's do that one. What else have we got? Hatchet, which is 19. Hook pipe wrench, which is 22. Ooh, that looks wicked. Pickaxe, which is 40. Oh, we're going pickaxe up in here. Let's go pickaxe. Oh, but it's almost broken. It's almost broken, that pickaxe. Now, it might be like, Kismet, is this like other games where you have to go in and you have to, like, collect ore with the pickaxe, or you got to hit trees to collect wood? It is not that type of game. It's not like Rust in that way. You go around, you actually just pick it up off the ground, or you scrap items as you go around the different area. Pipe pistol, pipe revolver. Now, again, what does this take? This takes 308, so we actually should have a ton of 308. So let's go ahead and check. So again, we go ahead and use our scroll wheel. Oh, gotta get away from that stuff. There we go. Scroll wheel, and we'll go ahead and say C. We'll go ahead and put our pickaxe there. Hit C here. Bolt action pistol, and then we look at it. We roll over it. It should say yes. We got bolt action pistol. We got hunting rifle. Both of those kind of use the same ammo. There we go. So now we've established some stuff that we can do. We got some Sootflower tea, which should be really kind of over here. So let's go ahead and put the Sootflower tea over there. We've got our Radaway, which I typically don't use in battle. So I'm going to go ahead and also not use a really good spot for that. Let's go ahead and just put that Radaway over there. Stem packs I do use a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and put that there. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and double up on any kind of important stuff. We've also got some spoiled food there. Right there. Let's see. I don't see any stem packs. I got a healing slab. Let's go with that, just in case. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can make some stem packs. We're going to go into the tinker thing here. This is going to be our different ammo. Let's get out of there. Let's go. Oh, we need a chemical station for that. I'm going to have to run into town to do a chemical station, I think. Maybe we can do it on cooking. Let's see. Healing. There we go. All drinks. All food. Utility, which is vegetable starch, by the way. So if we can establish a farm with corn, mute fruit, and potatoes, we can make vegetable starch as well. And, of course, vegetable starch will give us oil, I believe it is. Is it oil? It's something like that. Same thing in Fallout 4. The item stats menu. You can, Kismet. Item stats menu. Ammo amount shows in the item stats. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Item. Oh, when you hit X. Item stats. Level 5, command, damage. Oh, it does. It shows right there. It shows right there. I'm just not looking right. It's right there. I'm so blind sometimes. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Let's give 1,000 kids caps to everybody in the chat. It's literally right there, and I didn't even see it. It's probably because it's been 0 so much that's why I didn't notice it. But it does show right there, just like in Fallout 4. Okay, I thought that was kind of weird that it didn't show in there. I just did not see it because all of my guns were at 0 before. That's why. So thank you very much. You, of course, just earned everybody some 1,000 kids caps in the chat. Now, I don't mind that kind of stuff where you give me a little tip, Kismet, you're missing this, you didn't see it, that's fine. But, of course, no spoilers. Don't say, Kismet, the power armor's over here. Kismet, go do this. Kismet, do that. If you start telling me what to do, we will actually purge it out of the chat. If you continue to do so, then we'll ban you from the channel. So, please, no backseat gaming. But I do appreciate helping me out when I'm basically just not seeing it right in front of my face. All right, so we're trying to find the stem packs. Now, we can't build them here. I did see that you can build them elsewhere. So I kind of feel like we're pretty good on ammo. All right, we got our rifle established and our pipe rifle. Now, which is the best of our 2 items here? So this one's going to do 45. They're both 45. All right, so one is a bolt-action pistol and one is a rifle. So this one can shoot very far away, and this one can shoot close up. So that's good. We got a close-up weapon, and we have a melee weapon and a long-range weapon. Now, I would actually put my close-up weapon as my primary weapon. So that's the one actually I would want there. And then I will want my rifle wherever it went. Where did it go? Oh, it's right there in front of me. I have it equipped right now. So I'd actually want my melee weapon, or my close-up weapon to be number 2, and then, of course, this number 1. And then my melee, of course, right there. I can actually damage my own stuff. That's cool. Very, very cool. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. Now, let's go ahead and figure out how to repair and upgrade our weapons. I'm sure it's going to be very much the same. So here we go. We can go to scrap items, by the way. We can go into our junk here. And they added this amazing feature, which should be in Fallout 4, and that's the ability to scrap all junk, which we learned last time. So you're going to hit T to scrap all that stuff and break it down into its base resource, which is fantastic. Scrap a human skull. I just did. Now, of course, that also gives me oil and stuff like that to build more turrets and things of those natures. So we got that going on. Let's go ahead and take a look at our apparel. We got the black rim glasses. Oh, no, we don't want to scrap that stuff. Let's get out of there. Let's go ahead and actually... Void leather left arm. Oh, much better. And let's see. What do we look cooler in? Let's go take a look. Put our weapon away. Now, when you have your weapon away, you can actually rotate around using your mouse. Let's see. Do we look cooler in that or with the sunglasses? Survey says... Sunglasses. Sunglasses for sure. Now, normally in Fallout 4, I do wait till later in the game before I start to scrap actual armor and stuff like that. I'm actually going to see if I can go ahead and take everything out of the workbench. There's no take all. I don't think there's a take all. Store all junk. Wow, there's not a take all.
Big bada boom.
Oh, the big bada boom coming in from Josie. Thank you so much. No, that's Jesse. Sorry, Jesse C coming in, giving me that love. Appreciate that. I appreciate all of that love here in the channel. I appreciate everybody hanging out. We're having some fun playing some Fallout 76, as you can see. Mods, make a note. There's not a take all key. What if I can just do shift take? Alt take. Nope. Do-to-do. Your Kismet, why are you taking all that stuff out of there? Well, I want to scrap it. Over encumbered. I got a lot of stuff in there. I'm a bit of a pack rat. I'm just going like this, da-da-da-da-da, on the spacebar. Right now, that server is begging for mercy. Oh, give me my rounds back. One thing I absolutely don't want in there is my rounds. All right, so I've taken everything out, and now I'm going to go ahead and start to scrap items. So I'm going to go in, of course, first go into the junk. Notice, look at this. All this junk was in that box that I didn't have on me, so it didn't scrap all that stuff. You have to have it actually on you. Isn't that awesome how it scraps it all? That is pretty out there. Now, some stuff it doesn't scrap that you have to go in and actually individually scrap, as you saw. And then, of course, we've got some apparel. Now, of course, I don't want to scrap my stuff. I want to lock my stuff. Why did they not add a lock? I have no idea. Because you know that some people are going to accidentally, like, scrap their best weapon or their best armor or just screw up in some way and be crying because they lost their legendary weapon or whatever it was. Because, you know, I can scrap any of this stuff right now. Let's go ahead and see if I can scrap something that I currently have equipped. That should never happen. This should never have the ability to scrap something you currently have equipped or that you have favorited, I think. I think there should also be a drop all that drops everything into the workbench other than stuff you have favorited and other than stuff that you have equipped, right? So it should have a confirm box. Mods, make a note of this. Not convert. Let me get it out of my face first. A confirm button for anything that is favorited or equipped to put it into the workbench. It should come up and say, this thing is favorited. Do you want to put this, or this thing is equipped, this thing is favorited. Do you want to put this in the workbench? An additional protection, right? So you don't accidentally put it in. Now, of course, I'd like to lock it so that when I'm putting stuff in there, I can just hit spacebar, and it will just keep putting stuff in there as fast as possible. Or having a store all junk where it'll automatically store all the stuff that I usually store anyway, right? And anything that's like ammo, it wouldn't store. Anything that I have equipped or favorited, it would not store. That would be an amazing way of doing that. Or to have a lock toggle where I could just go ahead and hit Alt and click on it right here, right? Like if I could just hit Alt and click on these glasses, well, right here it wants to scrap it. But if I could get out, get in the Pip-Boy, go right here, hold down Alt, click on it, and lock it, right? Then a little lock comes up. Or if I hold down Shift, if I could do a little lock. Now, I think that is absolutely one of the biggest oversights from Fallout 4, and then also if they don't add it here in Fallout 76, it will be one of their biggest oversights as well. Because I can tell you that I did a poll with like 250 people on my channel, and I said put one in there if you've ever done that, and nearly everybody put one in there. So there we go. Let's see, we got green shirt and combat boots. That's kind of cool. Looking cool. Now, some items in Fallout will actually not show you your armor pieces, and some will. I don't know. I kind of like this. Let's go with the welding goggles. Let's take a look. See, I spend more time on the cosmetic stuff than anything else. In game. Okay, so we've got all this stuff. Now, we don't necessarily need all this random stuff, right? I mean, I could give it to my friends and whatnot, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can scrap individual apparel. Right here, like the black rim glasses. What would we get if we scrapped that? We would get some plastic and glass shards. So that's worth it. Let's do it. Eyeglasses. All right, what are we getting here? Raw cloth. That'll probably be useful later so we can make our own stuff. Again, notice that I've already established that I've already got all my stuff going. Again, there should be a way to, oh, there's a sort function. Damage, value, weight. It would be nice if it did it by equipped, right? That it did it by equipped, so you can have all the stuff that's equipped at the bottom. Normally what I will do is I will go in and rename. I do notice that it doesn't give me a rename there. Let's go in here into our armor workbench. And let's go ahead and see if we can do a rename. R to switch to modify. There we go. So we're modifying. And then we're going to scrap, repair, modify. Let's go modify. Boil leather, girdle leather. But I cannot rename it. Repair. It doesn't look like I can rename it. Now, normally what I would do is I would rename it with a Z so that it would put it at the bottom of the thing. But it doesn't look like I can rename. Switch to craft. Switch to modify. Scrap, repair, modify. Space to modify. Alright, so miscellaneous, no paint. Alright, so let's just go ahead and upgrade our stuff. Now what I want to see is if some of those mods end up in my inventory. So we did that one. Leather. Go to boil leather. Got any other options? Nope. Leather right arm. Girded leather. Nice. Any options? No. And that's already high enough. No options. Pip-Boy. Modify. Standard. Huh. Pip-Boy 2000. I don't get what that means. It's already the Pip-Boy 2000. I don't know. That seems kind of funky. All right, standard lining, which it's already got. I think that's already the default option. It's not like I'm modding it. I'm not modding it. That's just the way it is. And I can't put any other linings in. So that's about it. So yeah, we can't rename it, which is a bummer, because that's what I would do. All right, back to scrapping. Let's go to apparel. Anything else we can scrap. Spacebar, and then spacebar again scraps that item, so that's the fast way. Weapons, same thing. We got a short option pipe rifle. We roll over it. We have 0 shells for it. Now, I can see it there. I don't know. I was just like blindly not seeing it, which happens. Oh, hold on. Try to grab their attention. Now, the kill box might not be online, so I'm going to go ahead and run over here. I'm massively overburdened right now. Make sure that I repair all structures. Okay, they're already repaired. You're entering an event. Leader of the pack.
Responders, priority alert. Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
So I don't know if it's if the turrets kill them that I don't get loot. I noticed there that a lot of these I'm not getting loot on, so that's kind of a bummer. Also, by the way, by default you get the perk from the strong back perk, which allows you to use your action points to run. Notice my action points are going down there, even though I'm massively overburdened right now. And again, I'm kind of hanging around the base this time. We're kind of establishing that. Thanks again, Jesse, for that. And of course, we've worked together to kind of establish our base over here as well. Now, we did find that you can max out your container, so it's not like you can keep stacking it. Oh, and we need to get back to our power here that we got distracted from. got distracted from. Hold on, let me reestablish our power here so that we can get our loot. So we're going to go in and put in our power connectors. Again, it doesn't seem like it's going to let me put... Oh, it's going to put a second level on there. Wow, did I get way... How about it? Let's see some squirrels in the chat, everybody. I got way distracted on that. Let's see. Floors. Second floor. Let's go ahead and see if we can get to... Oh, we got to put a stairs first. Okay, so we got to put a stairs to the second floor. Let's just take this one out. We're not really using that one. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put kind of an upper level here. Not the kill box. We're going to put in stairs. Let's try a stairs like this. Huh. Okay, that stairs does not look like it wants to. Very much works like Fallout 4, by the way. If you're like this, sometimes it will not allow you to scroll. And then you have to kind of look out in a blank area where there's nothing at, then we'll let you scroll. This does not let me make us stairs to the next level. That is a bummer. Let's go ahead and do something. Actually, let's just go back to this. Let me do something like this. Very awkward. Very awkward way of doing that. Okay, hold on. Let's see if there's any roofs. Let's just put a roof up. Let's just do that. There we go. Okay, we're just going to do a roof like that. And then let's see if we can reverse engineer by doing the stairs down from the roof. Nope, that does not work. Using the scroll wheel allows you to change that. There we go. We'll just do this. And we'll just fall and try to die. I didn't take that much damage. Okay, cool. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the power to chain up above, which is obviously not easy, as you can see. You got to figure out how to make it work. So let's go ahead and make a power connector like this. And we're going to connect it first. There we go. Then we'll grab this and we'll go ahead and put that right up here like so. There we go. That's all I wanted to do was basically that. And also establish a way to get up to the top. Now we've got a connector up there. Now we're like, how do I get to that connector? Now you can jump and try to get to it and do all of that stuff from down here, which is very difficult to do. But we can go up here and do it. Now I wonder if you destroy these stairs if the whole entire thing comes crashing down. That would be an interesting thing to know. So again, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go ahead and establish a connection between these two wires. Like so. That's very weird. There we go. Okay, we'll establish a connection. We'll go ahead and grab this one. We'll take it with us. And then, this is among the easiest ways to do power, by the way, is to grab it and then just move it, right, into a location where it turns green, and then chain it from there to your actual power. There we go. Now, of course, I would double chain it. I would double chain it like that, so that you have a redundant thing. So if this one gets knocked out, that one will still run that power. So now we'll go ahead and let that run, because we haven't been earning any stuff all this time. So there we go. Now, of course, we no longer need this. We'll go ahead and store that in the workbench. We'll go back and we'll establish our walls here so I don't get shot at while I'm working. Again, we don't want our generators to get shot at. Again, I like to leave it open, though, just in case, so I can shoot stuff from up here. So there we go. Wow, we did a whole bunch of stuff there. All right, let's keep going. Now, let me go ahead and save. Oh, wait, there's no saving. There's no saving, everybody. So, one of the things that we probably want to do is establish everything that we just done in this bunker in a build area so we can build it somewhere else if we so chose in another location. So I'm going to go ahead and go to V and hope I don't get disconnected. Now, I wonder if it's persistent since I'm the one to build it. I wonder if it's persistent if I go offline. So I'm going to hold down E to blueprint. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit G to grow the selection. And it should continue to, or C, it'll continue to grow the selection based on whatever you have connected. Notice it's also growing it down there. Now, I don't know how to shrink the selection. How do we shrink it? Shift C? Nope, I guess you can't. I guess you can't. Hold on, let's get out of there. All right, hold the blueprint. And then... All right, hold on. Hold C. Nope. Acting funny. Tab to get out of there. Hold E to blueprint. And then C to grow the selection. Go C. We got it all. Oh, yeah. We got all that. And then we're going to go ahead and blueprint that. Create blueprint. Let's see. Tower base. There we go. Now, if we wanted to make another one of those just like that, everybody, we would basically just go switch to build. We would then scroll all the way over here. This is awesome. This is one of my favorite new features right here. There we go. The entire base again. We could just put a whole nother second one down if we so choose of everything we just did. With all of the, you can see them up there. You can see that all of the storage or all of the containers and whatnot are up there as well. All of the crafting and whatnot is up there. That's super cool. That is super, super cool. I dig it. I dig it big time. All right, so you see we've established some water over here. Now we can collect the water. If it lets us. There we go. We don't actually pump the thing. That's kind of a bummer. Of course, you can get killed if you're in the middle of an action like that. Like so. Now, of course, there's a bunch of events, random events happening and all of that stuff while we're doing this as well. But again, I'm just kind of exploring the building systems and all of that stuff right now. Squirrel! Kismet, is this game what you dreamed of? Absolutely, Sam. Very, very cool. It's really the game. It's less the game, more me being a noob in the game, learning the mechanics, learning how to get around and how to do my stuff, and, of course, remembering to drink my drink. Now, let's go ahead and see if the tea also gives you water. It does. It does. Not only does it give you water, but it also gives you a benefit as well. So let's go ahead and also establish... I think I've used this menu more in Fallout 76 than anywhere else. Again, look at all the stuff that I have, right? I have tons of loot that I just want to scrap. I just want to get rid of it. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap. And, of course, you can scrap anything. So let's go into weapons. And let's make sure that I have everything favorited so I don't screw this up. Which I probably don't. I'm going to just go ahead and leave one of each item just in case. Just in case. Oh, I got Discord turned all the way down. My bad. My bad. Sorry, everybody. I had to turn down there while I was talking, doing a whole bunch of building and whatnot. I got you on now. I can hear you. All right.
That's fine.
I do this thing called streaming from time to time. Not only playing this game. Though, you know, we'll be playing a lot, so don't worry. All right, so we're going to go ahead again, scrap a bunch of this. I do like the scrapping system where you can just hit space. You just hit space to scrap.
Well, I got a couple legendary stuff.
Oh, I just learned that when you scrap stuff, you actually unlock the ability to craft that stuff. Like I got compensators, receivers, hardened receivers, stuff like that. Very nice. All right.
Yeah, I learned that first day.
That is nice. All right, we actually got some 10mm ammo. That's a much better one with a very higher range. So let's go ahead and get rid of this one. This is a nice laser weapon.
Need food because I got a crap ton.
Not right at the moment. I'm just kind of learning crafting. I'm gonna kind of meet you guys. You guys are welcome to talk to each other. All right, so pipe pistol. We got better. We got better. Scrap it. Stub nose. I've only got 2 bullets for that. Let's get rid of it. Pipe build. Now, of course, if your buddy doesn't have a weapon, you can, of course, give your buddy a weapon right now, which is pretty nice. Get rid of that pipe revolver. The lead pipe. Get rid of that. Hatchet. Don't need it. Look at that kind of weird scrolling. You see that weird scrolling? Let's just go to weapons. There we go. There's kind of a weird scrolling going on there. See that? Look how it's like all of a sudden something else will show up in there instead of it scrolling up or down. I find that very weird. Pipe revolver. Let's get rid of it. Fire axe. 63 damage. Oh, wait a minute. Why are we not using the fire axe? Holy mackerel. Look at that sucker. All right. Now, your scroll wheel sometimes does not work, by the way, when you are on a workbench. So watch out for that. So we're going to get our fire axe. Now, there's a problem with our fire axe right now. And that is that it needs to be repaired. So we have enough items to repair it. We should be able to do it. Oh, let's get out of there. I'm going to repair it in our workbench. Got to be in the proper workbench to repair. Let's see, our fire axe. Let's go ahead and go to that. And do we have enough to repair? Oh, it doesn't need to be repaired. I thought it did. Lack require. Oh, I need adhesive. Oh, I don't have the ability to repair it. But it does look like it's in good condition. I remember it. Before. Yeah, see, it's not letting me choose the fire axe. Do I have multiple fire axes is the question. What is wrong with this fire axe? Condition is there. No upgrade. 63. Speed slow. 10. Why can I not use the fire axe? Do I not have the ability to use it? Oh, it's level 25. Oh, apparently. Oh, I just learned that actual items have a level. This fire axe is level 25. Did you guys know that? Oh, sorry. I'm muting you guys before.
I did not know that, actually.
Yeah, this fire axe is level 25. I can't use it now. I thought it was because it ran out of condition, but no, I just noticed it actually has level. So, mods, make a note of that in my thing that actual items have level and you can't use them at lower level. So, obviously, that's not going to help me. Now, by the time I get level 25, which is probably not going to be in this playthrough because, of course, we only got so much time in the beta, it's not going to be useful. So, I might as well just go ahead and see if I can scrap it for some epic items. Wood scraps and steel scraps, does it seem worth it? Now, if I was playing the game live, I would save that. But because, playing the game in long term, I would save it. But I seriously doubt I'm going to get to level 25. But just in case I do, let's just save it anyway. Let's just save it. You never know. And again, so we have our hunting rifle. We have our shotgun, which I really like. Pump action shotgun. Do we have that as our main weapon? No, we have a bolt action pistol. Let's go ahead and change that to the pump action shotgun. Oh, that's why I'm not using the shotgun. Notice there I have 0 shells. Let's see. Can we make shells for the shotgun? Ammo. Shotgun shells times 12. Oh, plenty. I don't get too crazy. But there we go. Rock this baby. Rock this baby. Why is it not? Something. Can't bring my weapon up. I disconnect? Can't utilize my weapon. What's up? Ah, and I wasted a bullet. Oh, yeah! Now we're getting some good weapons. We got our rifle as well. Okay, let's go ahead and put our pipe action, our bolt, what is it, bolt action pistol? I've forgotten already. Yeah, bolt action pistol right there. All right, now again, I would like to be able to name it. Mods, make a note that you can't name the items. I would like to be able to name the items, obviously, so I know which one is my pipe pistol and which one is the pipe pistol from the game. Maybe give it a nickname or something like that. Go ahead and make a note in my thing for that as well, because that really sucks. That really sucks that you can't rename it, because then all I see is, I see 53 pipe pistols, right? So if I go into want to modify, right? Look at, I got 15 boards, right? I can't rename the board that says Kismet's Board of Smackdown or something like that. I can't believe they didn't add that. I absolutely can't believe they didn't add that. All right, let's go ahead and exit. And let's go ahead again. Get in there. Let's go ahead and scrap items. And back to weapons. Again, we don't need all this stuff in our inventory, right? I mean, I like to have a different range of weapons. But, you know, most of this we're not going to use. Also, we need to fix our thing here because we can't use that yet. So let's choose better. I think pickaxe was our better option. There we go. Scrap items. Board, bye-bye. So it looks like it's showing the same thing in that same spot. So if I have a board there, it's bringing that same board there. Kind of very, very odd. Yeah, just kind of rearranging my... Oh, sort by weight. That's what it's doing. Okay, I had it sorting down here. I guess the sorting is persistent. So it remembers based on weight. All right. Combat knife, screw it. Board. There we go. Now it's scrolling up. Now it's scrolling up. It was because I had it sorted down below. Machete, get out of there. Pickaxe, don't need it. That's what I like it to do. So that's better. It's easier for me to manage this kind of stuff. Laser rifle, throw a knife. Let's just forget all this stuff. Forget all this stuff. It'd be a fun little ninja and like throw your knife, throw the thing, throw all that. Without NPCs, what do bases do for us? Just store stuff. How do we make caps? Walt the Cap, you can, of course, establish bases to defend yourself against people, right? Against super mutants. There's still super mutants. There's still a whole bunch of NPCs in that way. Just not character or storyline NPCs. It's not like you get a companion and then you go and you do, you know, Nick Valentine's storyline. The actual NPCs are the people. But again, there are plenty of other people around in the terms of zombies or ghouls, super mutants, wolves, and all sorts of new mobs as well. So it's not like you have nothing to do. You have plenty to do. You can quest, you can go and you can fight other mobs, you can look for loot, you can establish your base, you can take over certain locations which give you benefits, like in this case we're doing steel and aluminum. You can also do power, which of course powers all of your other stuff. And so on. You have all these different locations which will do food for you. Basically, a ton of different ways to survive in the actual game itself. And then, of course, rebuild all of the different locations as you would. As you would each and every time. So, yeah, nothing there. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We got the shotgun. Let's not have too many weapons. That we can use. Fire axe, we're going to go ahead and put that away by some miracle if I get to 25. If they continue to leave the beta persistent, then we might get there. Alright, so we favored all of those. Let's go ahead and favorite all of our weapons as well. So that we can switch to those should we need them. Oh, we got to get out of there. And we got to go into our Pip-Boy. There we go. Favorite is C, so we're going to put them all on our favorite. Fragment mine, fragment grenade. Now, those I would like to scrap. Can I scrap those? Let's see. Scrap items.
Big bada boom!
Big bada boom! Coming in. Walt the Cat with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all being here today. Of course, we're playing many hours of Fallout 76. We're going to be playing it for 10. I'm going to be streaming for 10 hours straight. So settle in, everybody. Wow, we've been playing 3 hours. It feels like 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and stop my recording. If you are watching this in the future on YouTube, watch for the next one. We're going to do even more epic stuff coming up. We're going to be doing some questing and a whole bunch of epic stuff. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.